Why, hello, players.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Maybe we should do reverse cameras. Hi, everybody. It's me, Dades, and Munu, and Larplet, and Fraggy's in chat because Fraggy got by childcare. Surprise childcare times.
It happens.
Her kids like to go out and do things, and my kids like to sit on that chair behind me and play Switch. And we have to make them go out and do things, which I have discovered as a parent as the years roll on is the preferable problem. It is the preferable problem. Because sometimes I'm like, I can't go out today. I just don't have it in me. And they're like, can I play Minecraft for 2 hours? I'm like, yeah. Yes, you can do that. Absolutely, you can. In fact, I will play with you. Let's go into the mines, kiddo. Let's do it together. So years ago, 2 years ago, when we started this, the anniversary is in March, by the way, for Hollice. So maybe we'll do something for it. I used to play the music at full volume so that everyone could hear the production because I always hear everything at full volume. Louder than everyone at home because there's like a buffer between us and them. I have limiters and stuff on OBS. And you all could not joke to each other and talk before the curtains came up because the music was loud. So you said, can you do something about that? And I made it so you couldn't hear the music. And then it made it difficult to cue you because you all be very loud. And then I turned the music on very low. And the pre-curtains music is extremely low. It's like the weird sound effecty stuff that I put on, or like the song from Pathologic, and that's so low that apparently Munu didn't hear the song.
Right. I couldn't hear anything until the song started, and I didn't realize that there was the pre-song moment. So I was like, we can't hear it. Oh no. But it's fine. Oopsie. Everything's normal.
I hope so. So, hi, everybody at home.
Hello.
Oh, we did the chat thing. Oh, someone did it for me. Oh, you did, Munu. Thank you. Yeah.
I did.
pinned the
I'm
message.
a mod.
Report a problem. That's true. Report technical problems. Look, it's going to be okay.
That's true. I was trying, Dava.
No matter how hard I try, I will never pronounce Dava. I have a really hard time pronouncing Rachel Maelstrom, friend of the show, who also plays Dwarf Fortress at RimWorld. She spells her name R-A-E. And I just see that as an I, because that's what it used to mean apocryphally, and that's what it means in Hollice. I spend most of my time staring at that letter combination like that. So. In Dwarf Fortress, it is pronounced the way I pronounce it. That's a relief. But I'm just me and Turn Adams, the only people on Earth who do that. So now you know. I am caffeinated, and I am ready to see what happens. So goodbye, chat. Farewell, chat.
Oh, goodbye, chat. I've drank more than half of my caffeine, so I'll probably have to get more. Goodbye, chat. Wish us luck.
Great. What are you worried about? The last time, okay, so to be fair, 2 times ago, when it was just 2 of you, it was you and Fraggy in the bar, and that remains my favorite episode of Hollice to date. All you did was panic in the bar for like 3 hours, and it was incredible dialogue and characterization. And then the last time was the one where the Shadow City exploded into reality, and the story railroaded you into dealing with the dude that made the city appear because he needed to talk to you. And that a lot of things happened that episode. So, I mean, I can understand there might be some fear that something else may rock into reality and then drag you kicking and screaming into solving a thing that's really scary. So,
great.
It could happen. I can't really know. I'm just the narrator.
Yeah. I'm so glad you voiced all of my fears at one time.
I'm getting good at this. That's cool. It's a shame I'm not a therapist. I'd be a bad one, but it's a shame I'm not one because I have some prognostication powers.
Awful.
I almost spat my tea out.
Well, you know.
So
I'm trying to be done with dinner, but
oh my God, don't panic. It's fine. If no one's eating during a D&D session, something's gone wrong. That's usually the way it is.
Fair enough. No ravioli.
If I'm not mistaken, the very last scene last time was you all exiting Darren's tower. Is that right?
No, we didn't leave. He exited the tower.
You're
He
still
said,
in
"Don't touch anything."
You're still in the wizard's tower. Okay.
I didn't remember.
At the end, you all went in and told him about the coming army, panicked about how much he had to drink. Some of the things were said. He
sounds about right.
made a brash statement that he was going to invade Lady Rosalyn's privacy, but she pointed out that he had her confused with someone else, and so who knows what came of how much money he spent later on in the evening. But that hasn't happened yet. That is, every time he casts, he has to make the roll again. It's an exciting roll, by the way. Yeah.
No,
I'm going to explain how it
him
works.
to not.
People might be wondering at home, how is he not nuts yet? Because he just had to roll a 1 or whatever, right? It's not quite like that. It's a little more sophisticated, but it's still a danger. I don't want anyone thinking that he's just going to get away scot-free with this. So that's fine.
Make him stop.
I'm just a humble narrator. I have very little influence over what that idiot does.
Ladies, I use that line when I'm DMing, and I know it's a lie. Stop it.
When he was my PC, I had control over him. He was much more responsible as a PC. He was very effective as a wizard, just for the record. Very helpful.
Right, I bet.
And legend lore was not as dangerous then because I cast it very sparingly.
If only you still had control over him.
I know. It's just a shame, really. Maybe, in retrospect, irresponsible that I cut him loose in this world. But hey, Barrick was very happy to see him because they didn't have a wizard. They sort of needed one. This is kind of a campaign that's kind of like have a wizard, and no one ever rolls a wizard. No one rolls a wizard anymore.
I've never played a wizard.
They're complicated.
Admittedly. Yeah.
Well, you're in the Wizard's Tower, you two. You have an Ashdale, and for the moment, you have an Esper.
So I feel like a lot happened and I don't remember all of it. So welcome to this shenaniganery.
Thanks. I hate it. Not so much this, but okay. So I'm obviously involved somehow because my picture is in the book.
Don't
what
take it
is
out
the
again,
book about?
Esper says. Ashdale shakes her head.
What else is in the book? What's the book about?
You know, it seems to be about whatever it wants to be about. Let's be real.
Seems. Wait, you haven't read it?
No.
A question was asked. Someone knows the answer to it, and she may be listening. I have to roll to see if she heard.
God, I'm scared. I don't touch the book unless I have to. And I guess, do I have it now? I don't remember.
Ashdale put it in her backpack.
Ashdale has it. So I guess I technically haven't ever touched the book, ? But it's not written in a language we know, is it? It's written in the Illithid language?
Correct, yeah. It's only one. Okay, there's technically, you can think of 3 conscious entities that could potentially read the book. One's in your backpack. One you saw earlier and doesn't seem like he wants to talk to you really beyond telling you what to do. And then there's the previous expert in Illithids from the Shillian Empire who haunts the river now, says the narrator.
So we could go ask for assistance. Why is there an issue with my necklace? I fixed it. So yeah, it kind of just talks in pictures. So that's great. It's like fucked up charades with flesh.
Okay. So none of you have read the book?
Well, says Ashdale, it sometimes emerges and tells us what to do or what not to do.
In pictures.
Pictures, sometimes language that we can't understand.
Okay. That's a dead end. What's in your backpack? Ashdale said rocks.
Oh, me? Oh.
How fast do we want to lift the floodgate, Ranmar? Ashdale says. We're gonna lose this one, she says.
Right, let's what if what if we dip our toes into one disaster at a time?
I
No,
tried starting with the floating city, and everyone said, "That's a problem, but not a problem." Is this
the
is this the
least
problem
problematic
problem?
thing. The backpack is the problem. Yes.
You're just walking around with it? I
Well,
mean, respectfully.
there's nowhere safe to keep it, and the least unsafe place theoretically is with us. And I'm just the one who wound up carrying it. So that's great. So,
Okay.
Estelle says, I have been willing to carry it. I was
you have.
denied. She looks at Esmeralda, and others here have declined. Esmeralda rolls her eyes and crosses her arms.
Estelle has carried it some and offered, and Esmeralda carried it for about 5 minutes while I was blessedly inebriated. And then that was taken from me, and the bag was regifted. So that was great.
We all carry different levels of weight in different ways here, Estelle says.
True. Cat hair on my face. So what basically our overarching goal here is to
Uh-huh.
save the world, theoretically, and find these hidden vaults to do it. And you're in it now, apparently, according to the skin book. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, save the world. Sure.
One step at a time, Estelle says. We save this town, and we will save part of it, right? So just focus on that.
The baby steps.
Yeah.
All right. So you said save this town. So the orcs are marching on the town, and you said vaults. So we have to go to vaults. Those seem counterintuitive. Can you do both at the same time? Can we do both at the same time?
Well, armies take time to move, Estelle says, and we can move a lot faster than an army right now. So to an extent, yeah. But we also have to prepare for an army, Estelle says. She looks at Esmeralda and Ramar. And at some point, whether or not, creepy chili dog says we're allowed to, we're going to have to tell the people here that there's something we have to worry about, and we do have to call on other allies to help us. Have you given that any thought? Estelle says to Ramar. This is a safe place to talk. This is probably the safest place to talk everywhere because no one can eavesdrop in this tower, Estelle says.
Right. It'd be neat if I could find it, but I was making a list of allies.
You
I
just ask those dwarves to help.
Yeah, that's great,
It's
Estelle
true.
says.
Um, who else was on my list? I will legitimately above table. I had a list,
Mhm.
and I can't remember where it is. Was
Well, I
it
think
digital or
it's totally
physical?
fair that Ranmar would remember the list, and so we could all work together through what might be on the list. That's easy to do above board. So,
Right.
like, um,
Ranmar reveals the list,
okay, so like you have two
even
elvish
if I can't.
delegations here, right? And the Denali and the Sinlay both have military, right? So like you could
Right.
ask them to do something if they give a shit about this place. Well, let's not let it burn down, right? And so
Right.
like maybe
Mm.
stronger on them in helping, for instance. Um, let's see.
If the
You already
Tempest folks could get here fast enough.
right, exactly right. You saw that the Tempest people really seem to like you, so they might send you some help. That's
Mhm.
true.
Uh,
You have like my favorite line in all of Lord of the Rings that I've never seen quoted anywhere. But like a lot of people panic about an army of like 1,000 or 10,000 coming, right? But like in Lord of the Rings, in the very end, someone commented that there were so many fucking orcs. So many fucking orcs. And then Gandalf said the one liner was, "There are many among our number whose worth is more than 100 mail-clad knights." right? Like one ash gel could take 100 orcs, right? Powered up, right? That kind of a thing. I mean, not literally 100 orcs, but that's what we mean. Like Rachel could take 100 orcs, right? You have members in your community who are not rank and file who are really going to help. So you have a lot of champions. So that's something to think about too. It's not just who can send
Right.
us more military mooks. Who do we know who is actually a badass who might like come and help? Yabana would be great if he wasn't a pacifist, right? That kind of thing to think about. So.
Would Yabondon be willing to be here as intimidation and support? Like, as a cleric, should be able to do some healing, right?
So he'll not want to come because there'll be massive violence, and he's just like can't be near
Oh,
it. He can't do that anymore. I will say
okay.
off the table, I don't want to stress you out, but I can't help myself. So like one timeline managed to convince Yabondon to just stand and look intimidating in town square in case the orcs got there. But they never did. They managed to stop the orcs before they got anywhere near Yabondon. So you did not do the required things to convince Yabondon to do that, but he was unnecessary when they did it, if that's helpful.
Well, poop. Okay,
It's the only no
fine.
you've gotten so far. You have a lot of other yeses.
Right, but I didn't know he was that anti. Like, it's one thing to just be like, I will not partake, but another to be like, I also won't be there.
Well, if he's there, he has to partake, right? He can't just stand there and watch people die. That's like, yeah. You can
That
have
would
that
be the
conversation with him if you
healing
really
part.
want to. It'd be an uncomfortable conversation, but you can do that.
I don't want to, honestly. um I'm so sorry. I'm going to be clearing my throat for a while. Let me think. I wish I had my list because it was nice and I built it over the course of like a month. Kithriel kind of is a package deal if they'll help with the elves, I feel like. Or they'll be like, I don't feel like it, and she'll boogie. um who am I missing? I'm missing so many people.
Just like NPCs.
Oh, oh, yeah. Brain no make name happen. Dragon lady. Why can't think of name?
I mean, I want to be there for that conversation, honestly. I want to be a fly on the wall. But yeah. Yes, Sylvia is quite powerful and could probably
Sylvia.
handle the army on her own. Yes.
Look, listen, I'm just thinking of strong people who kind of like
Yeah,
us.
no, apps 100% legit. 100% legit. It's totally fine.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing great. You've already got a whole bunch of people on a list that you said took you a month to make, and it's only been a couple minutes.
That's right. And now it's in video. So you'll be able to.
And I feel like 2 or 3 of them were like, haha, no. So my list is less good now.
Nope, saves you time asking them.
Right. These are things that Ranmar would conclude. So it's not me saying, it's me helping Ranmar be Ranmar.
Great. Ranmar needs help being Ranmar. Let's be honest. Okay. So that's probably the most lucky. That's probably the most time sensitive situation. I need to put my bowl away and go sneeze. Excuse me. I'm gonna go put my bowl away, but I am still listening.
Oh, okay, good. Don't worry, Larpla. You've not been put on the spot on purpose, just coincidentally. No,
That's all right. Everyone I know is pretty much dead, so
Oh, I guess that's true.
no one on the list for
Hey, but you're not dead.
help. No, I'm not yet.
There you go. Good helping.
You're super not dead, I think.
Are we allowed to bring up the Shilarani fever dream theory again, or is that not?
No.
Is everyone dead?
What is wrong with you?
I mean, where should we start?
Um,
That's a stream on its own. That's another time.
terrible. Okay, so but something we could do right now in theory. There's another vault. I can't remember. We can go into it right now because Jordan cleared it of lava, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we could immediately do that.
Oh my god, I didn't think you'd do that. Okay, let me check my notes on that. Okay, go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
For do I finally have something you didn't expect us to do? But we are short a person too. So I don't want to do something that drastic without our person. Uh, otherwise, working on talking to some allies. Question mark? Like, okay, silly question. If we're like, aha, there are orcs, and we asked the Tempest folks, could they get here? Probably. There was a avatar of Tempest or whatever. They could probably just poof over? Question mark? Do they have to travel over land?
You're not sure. I mean, teleporting is a wizard
Right.
thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean they don't have access to a wizard. You just didn't see one there.
I'm sorry, you met an avatar of Tempest?
Didn't we? Did I get that wrong?
Ashtel just purses her lips a little bit and sniffs loudly.
Why are you clamming up?
Hmm?
Am I wrong?
I
Did
just
I?
think that maybe we can't keep the floodgates closed. We have been through kind of a lot in a very short span of time here. We are somehow at a fulcrum where I think Melavir might be better to have this rant than me. She says,
What?
we're very significant and we don't know why, but we are at the center of a lot of stuff.
True.
So did we encounter an avatar of Tempest? Evidence points to yes.
I'm feeling a little bit better about the orcs.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I don't think we can convince Tempest himself to show up here for a fight, but he seemed to like us. Maybe he'll send us some help.
some help would be good. And like the elves understand this is an important spot. They weren't talking for thousands of years and are now have embassies in the same city. I forgot the word for a second. So they'll probably want to keep the city on the map. That's good. It's not hopeless. Everything's fine. See?
No, it's not hopeless. Ashel says.
I don't think it's fine either, but we'll work with what we have.
Everything's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So what wait, hold on. Did we know what brought you into town? What brought you into town? You arrived on the ship, right?
Yes, I came with Lady Frostsong. She had a vision that things were going to get bad in Caden, so we left. And then things got really bad in Caden.
You got out at the right time.
Very lucky.
Grandma, your character would recall that last session, Vergadine mentioned he was sending you help. And that she'd arrive on a boat.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm so sorry. I
Don't be sorry.
rewatched the episode, but that was like 2 days after it happened. That was so a while ago.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry. You're so right. You're so right. Right. Never mind. I don't unask the question, but I totally knew the answer to that already. Oopsie. My bad. Um, well, I feel like maybe you feel a little in over your head, but we're sure glad to have your help. Who? So yeah.
I mean, she didn't get some weird title, right? So she came with a normal title, actually, Estelle says. So that's good. You didn't have to go into
Are
some
we?
crypt underground and be told by a thousands of years trapped 20-something ghost wizard that you have a special name in an ancient skin book. Oh, she's in the book, though. Oh, she might have a name. Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry about that part.
Yeah. It's early days. Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
We just haven't met Irani yet since you arrived.
We have a
tell you
lot of
about
really
Irani's?
interesting people in this town.
No,
Estelle says.
there's a lot of people you mentioned who you have not talked about.
Talked about.
Rani?
Yeah. So that's pretty normal. Yeah. Irani is a 2000 plus year old ghost who hangs out.
Oh,
She's brilliant. Had a very rough go at things. She's super friendly. Just a little difficult to talk to because of things. She's lovely. But you may have a scary title that we just don't know of yet. Sorry.
a scary title. Okay, so you have titles?
Estelle looks like she regrets having
Yeah.
opened her mouth, but she just nods slowly.
They were all like, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of forgot them, but they were pretty cool, but terrifying. But I did forget all of them. But collectively, the Wardens is the title.
Wardens.
So
Okay,
your picture's in the skin book, so you're probably a warden now.
great.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. I don't think it's your fault. You said you didn't touch the book, so I'm pretty sure you didn't draw my picture in there.
I super duper don't ever want to touch that book. We tried to give it clothes and it burned them. So
Oh, I remember that.
You know what? Just gonna let that one go.
it's probably wise.
Clothes on a book, and it burnt them.
Like a book cover, as Bria says. Just like,
Oh,
a cover
okay.
that doesn't look like skin, so they might be a little bit less scary to pull out and show people when we need to show them the thing.
Sure, sure. I'm not running away, but dinner is making me sick again, so I'm gonna go be sick and I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Do whatever you have to do. Oh no. Poor Larplet.
As an aside, bringing up a new player in character is one of my favorite things to do. And so this is already very fun. It's like, you don't realize just how much it is until you try to be like, okay, so here's this. Where do we start? I'll pick up this piece of the massive wet carpet mountain. Oh shit, it's a massive wet carpet mountain. What about this one over here? This is actually a different carpet in the mountain. Okay, but they do connect, right? We'll get back to that. And there's this one over here, which does connect to this one, right? And we picked it up. Oh, it's the same one. It's just really, 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 really big. And so, yeah, it's like my favorite.
Yeah. Trying to bring any new person up to speed, whether it's an NPC or a PC, always feels so weird. It's like, what? How do you even begin to start explaining that?
You're doing it.
Sorry.
No, my gosh, don't apologize for that. You're fine.
I'm sorry you don't feel well.
It's all right. I'm alive, so I just keep thinking that. But I might have to run 1 or 2 more times. It usually comes in like waves of 3.
Sure.
Oh no, yeah, whatever you have to do.
Okay. Hanging out with avatars of Tempest and 2,000-year-old ghosts. And
It's just one of the first one, but I guess Ashel says several. There's a couple of ones that have stuck around, Ashel says, right?
Oh,
Ghosts.
the ghost?
Yeah. Some of them leave and some of them stay.
Yeah. Most have been friendly. One is super
Okay.
bad news for sure. The other one is bad news. Maybe not quite super, but also bad news. But most of them are friendly. Technically,
Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah. It's fine. Arani is the best, though. So it's fine. Everything's fine and normal. uh okay. What do we I don't even know what to start with. What do we need to what do we what do we say? What do we do? What's next? What's
Well,
happening?
says a voice from behind Ranmar and
Uh-oh.
above.
Who?
You could start with like the basics. The voice continues.
Who?
You turn slowly and look up, and there is a black cat on top of a bookshelf looking down at you. Twists its head. Come on. A talking cat in a wizard tower on the scale of weird things has to be the least weird thing, right?
Cat has a point.
I
So
mean, honestly, it was more so I didn't know you were there than the fact that you're talking. I mean, like, but
you're
hi.
hi, you're a cleric of knowing things, and you were sent here by a planetar, and so you're charged by the gods to be here and do stuff.
You were
And
sent here by a planetar?
that one, she points at Esmeralda, was sent here by the master of spies of the Elvish Empire in the south in order to make sure that this town stays intact. And that one, she points at Ashdale, went on a drunken bender, tried to run away from everything, and wound up running into a trap set for her by the goddess of death. Ashdale looks a bit mad, but then is like,
Oh.
and you're all out here, and you discovered that there is a tomb buried under this place 2,000 years ago, which is the last, like, little pill of information and cool things left behind by a entire city nation of evil wizards. And you have a big library and some crazy powerful destructive artifacts, and you have to gather the rest of the powerful destructive artifacts, and the only people who can touch them safely and get into the building safely have the title warden. Why do they have the title?
So
Darren doesn't know. Why are they out here? Because they have the title, and they're the only ones that can do it. And there's a lot of governments, a lot of governments that are starting to hear, oh, this place is special, and these people are special, and like we have to control these people so that we control the things we can't touch, which are those artifacts. I think that's pretty important, says the cat.
okay, look, you're right, but also
Mm.
there's a lot and I don't know where to start, but that's a good place.
Just trying to do my best to help.
You're very helpful. What was your name?
Says the cat.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's
No, that's not my name.
Oh, well, it is now. Um, and it brings up some good points there. You said vault, they said tomb.
It's the same thing. They call it a vault, but there's people buried in them along with all their effects, and people were used to bury them because they cast a big spell to hide them, and it killed everyone in the Empire as fuel for the spell.
Oh,
They're basically a
jeez.
big former nation of mean necromancers.
not all of them were mean,
That's true. You
from
can't
what
really
we
blame the
gathered.
citizens for the people in charge. But you have now met some
Right.
of the people in charge, and as far as Darren's concerned, they're scary assholes.
True. Those would be the ones that are super bad. But the people seemed fine. They just got stuck with it. But yeah, so every vault has a steward, I guess we could call them, or multiples. and they're a ghost from the Empire, but also they're very filled with dust, and the dust was people. So
Ugh.
there's a lot of people in there, both past and present. That's great.
Okay.
And there are two of them here in Hollis. Welcome.
Oh yeah, and if the bad people get their hands on the artifacts, we're all screwed.
That was the other thing that was not mentioned. What are artifacts?
Oh God.
I mean, I know what artifacts are, but it seems like you're referring to
There's
a specific set.
specific. Some things just as bizarre as they become so normal, you don't even think to mention it.
No, I totally get that from the way everybody's just walking around with a floating city over there.
It's like shell shock, yeah.
Um,
The floating city's pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually. Darren's really stressed about it, but it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, and it's actually only been here a couple of days.
Mhm.
A few days at this point, and it's just kind of normal now. Right. So the artifacts are super powerful magical artifacts that have a person inside.
More
So
2,000-year-old
that's great.
ghosts, says the cat.
Yeah. That volunteered / were coerced to be in said artifact. So that's a delight. And there are many of them also in the backpack. Or in the bag. Not even the backpack, the bag.
it's
And if
starting to sound like you're just a cleaning crew for something that happened 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, Ashtel says.
uh
Yeah.
you, you are closer than you think. Because they broke it and they know they broke it, but it worked for them for a while and then it stopped working and now they need it fixed.
I'm having
It's 'cause
flashbacks
they're
to Zot
jerks.
underground. Ashtel says.
Uh-huh. Zot's the one that I'm like, bad. Maybe not super, but bad. Zot's one of the rulers, question mark, of the empire that's now dust. And they intentionally broke everything to their benefit, and now they need it fixed. Because they suck.
So they made
We
it
don't like that.
your problem.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I get what you mean about evil necromancers.
But I think the people were good, not the higher ups. But the everyday people were fine, I think, for the most part, from what we gather. Question mark.
I mean, I hope
Watch me
so.
eat my
Ashtel
words.
says a lot of them were killed, eradicated by the spell. Not really sure. They still haunt the tombs, it seems like.
Yeah. Like Arani's lovely. The other stewards of the vault we've met have been harsh, but not mean. And I can't blame them for being harsh about it.
They've been trapped in the same spaces for 2,000 years.
But no one but Arani was conscious. So the other ghosts were unconscious, if it worked correctly.
They took naps.
And then the super bad jackass ghost guy, undead lich vampire thing,
That
is
was not
an asshole.
mentioned.
Ashtel starts shaking her head.
Oh, what? We're not in it? Are we not in it? In for a penny, in for a pound?
I mean, she can't leave now, but she's going to have a panic attack. That's.
You know what? It's best to just rip the Band-Aid off.
And touch the
I
artifacts together? Yeah, Esmer says. Pick two. We got spheres, we got sticks.
No. Why are we back to this? As
This is how I handle my stress, she says. Ashtel puts a hand on her shoulder.
Do you want to learn how to paint? Darren is trying painting to lower stress. That seems like
He's
a
so bad
healthier
at it,
coping
says the cat,
mechanism.
but you don't have to be good at it for it to feel good.
That's true.
exactly. Art is an expression, not perfection. So, uh, yeah. And that guy's a jackass and was mean to Arani. So we hate him for multiple reasons, both personal and objective.
The vampire lich.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's scary, admittedly. Everything's scary.
It's on the to-do
Let's be
list,
honest
Astro
here.
says. It's scary, sure, but to-do list. Just put it as the to-do list. There are things we have to do, and there's some time pressure for some things and not time pressure for other things, and we address them as the pressure mounts.
True.
So, like, vault in the mountains underneath the Shadow City, surrounded by some dwarvish army. Low pressure right now. Pressure because the dwarvish government sent two very, very, very important dwarves to yell at us about it, but lower pressure than incoming orc army. But there's
Trying not to
also
think
another
about
thing to think about, which is
people
that we have a vault underground here that we haven't explored yet, but it's right here. And that would take maybe not a lot of time. Maybe that's a bad thing to say. Maybe we'll be trapped in there for 16 months. I have no idea what these things can do to us.
16. How many vaults are there?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
They do announce themselves or like have written on it. And we've seen one labeled 8 question mark. So
Okay.
in theory, hypothetically, there are at least 8.
Yeah. Grandma might remember that there's been a couple of hints that several, like even Pern maybe doesn't know how many vaults there were. Like he was lied to and misled.
Yeah.
It was like Zot's vault had a number on it, and it was higher than you would have expected it to be, indicating
Oh,
some
what was
missing vaults.
Zot's?
I can't
I don't remember Zot's number.
Gotta find it.
I was felt really confident with the number 8 for some reason. Jokes on me.
So I'm guessing you've been to less than 8 then.
I believe so. We've been to
Zot's was
5?
10.
10. Okay.
Vault number 10.
Okay. So pretend I said 10 a minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't actually know the number though. Total.
So
And we haven't been to 10.
Okay.
yeah, we've just seen number 10. We haven't seen all the ones intervening.
Right.
And they all have scary stuff in them, and we have to gather the stuff up and figure out how to dispose of it, hide it in some god's library or vault, destroy it.
Okay. I
Something.
want to backtrack on what you said there for a second
Okay.
because you said scary stuff. And I'm starting to see that the way you define scary stuff is different from the way I define scary
If
stuff.
you're
So
not
just to
scared
make
of this
sure
stuff, this is going to be good. This is a good fit
I'm
if you're not scared.
the whole situation honestly is a bit terrifying, but panic's not going to get me anywhere. So when you say scary stuff,
Mm.
and then you said, I think you were referring to the artifacts. That's the scary stuff in these vault
Some of it.
tombs.
Some of it, yeah.
Okay. And the rest of the scary stuff is dead people. You said ghosts, dust, something like that.
Sometimes, well, there was one unfortunate incident where we had to fight something. Oh, 2 fights. But mostly it's material.
Horrible
Scary.
undead things, yeah. Says Ashton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so
Undead
I know what I'm
things,
getting into.
Specters,
Thanks.
Bodax,
things in
skeletons.
rocks.
Great.
Normal stuff. It's awesome.
None of this is normal.
Look, I'm lying to myself so I feel better. Otherwise, I'll wind up face down on this floor. It's fine. Everything's normal and fine.
Okay. Do I have any rolls left?
You have eaten all the rolls, says the narrator.
Comfort food. It's gonna offer some to Ranmar.
We could always go back to the bar and get more rolls, or you mentioned going in the house. Also, if we have my lady Rosalyn, do you like the formality? Is that an important thing for you? Because I have a hard time being formal these days, Astro says.
I think we're beyond that. My face is in a skin book.
Yeah, we do share that in common now. But you might want to meet, and Ashtel slow pans to Ranmar, the Prince of the Crossroads, Lord Prince Noland.
Oh, right. He's gonna hate that.
By the way, how do
Yes.
we deal with that? Ashtel says. Because he was like going between the titles mayor and governor and pushing back on people calling him any kind of a title. And now they're going to have to call him my Lord Prince.
He's gonna hate it. I don't know how to deal with it. I just studied books. I don't I
Well,
don't deal with nobility.
this must be a thing that's happened before, right? She looks
Is
at
it a thing that's
Esmeralda.
happened before?
Elves manipulating governments into becoming governments that they like. That's what's
I
happening,
also
right?
look at Esmeralda.
Esmeralda's like, I don't know. Let's talk to my sister. My brother. Where is my brother? I want to find my brother. Esmeralda leaves.
Oh. Okay. Get back to us. Let us know.
People come and go so quickly here, the cat says.
They do. But they always come back with good information, it seems like. But if anybody was gonna know about tinkering with governments to alter them, it's one of the kids of one of the Elvish spy masters.
Out of character, does Lady Rosalyn know anything about the Sinlay and the spy architecture there or anything like that? Sinlay government?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know if you saw the panic earlier here, but yeah.
It's just nice to call that out for the viewers so that at home can know,
Oh.
she knows how fucked they are. That's good. That's okay. That's a slow cook.
Oh yeah, I 100% know. So I do know a bit about nobility, and I came with a very good friend, Lady Frostsong, who is excellent when it comes to governing, really. She managed her area exceptionally well, very fair leader. And she told me that we were supposed to meet with the Prince of the Crossroads. And so I do believe it is her intention to introduce herself to him or be introduced to him. And I'm certain that she'd be more than willing to offer her assistance, especially since Caden's fallen and we're a bit displaced at this moment.
Yeah, we could go do that. I'm sure Noland is in the hustle and bustle. Question mark. Wouldn't he be? We could go find him if we want to do that now. Question mark. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, today's just one thing after another. Would you mind if we went?
Meeting the leader of this town is the most normal thing you possibly will do today.
He's a pretty normal guy, Astral says.
Is he? Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says. Darren hates nobility, Astral says. Like really hates
I'm
them
aware.
because of the fact that they're privileged and they get to like tell people what to do and they don't have anyone that's interested except themselves. But he likes Nolan because Nolan's the opposite of that. Nolan wants everyone to be okay and spends most of his efforts trying to make sure that every citizen is taken care of and all right and is living pretty modestly for someone of his station, which who knows how that's going to be affected by all the stuff that's happening now, but his personality won't be affected, I don't think. He really wants the town to be safe. He'll tell you all that they're good people.
Well, that's encouraging.
Unless he's rip-roaring drunk from stress, which is a thing we'll have to worry about too.
Right. He seems more overwhelmed than power tripping.
Yeah,
Well, overwhelmed can be fixed. He just needs help.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Would you mind if we went back to the way station first so I can collect my friend?
Nah, we're your entourage now. Let's go.
Okay.
We
Thank you. You've been
follow.
very helpful, I say to the cat as we leave.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Whatever. Cat's just swishing its tail, looking at you.
I love this cat.
Notice he gave everyone the rolls but me. It's fine, though. It's fine. Does the cat.
I mean, you're
Do you
just so
like rolls?
stealthy.
No, that's not the point.
All right.
I was helpful, and, you made your choices. I made mine.
Here. I'll give the cat the empty bowl. If this cat is anything like my actual cat, that's a better gift
The
because you can
cat
curl up and
gets into the bowl.
Good point. Yeah. A nice smelling bowl.
You hear from inside the bowl,
Yes.
we're square.
Wonderful.
look more round, but okay. And I'll leave Darren's tower.
Astro will follow.
I'm following too. This is a terrible moment, but I need a bio break. I'm so sorry. I drank so much water.
Go ahead.
Oh,
You can
no.
fill your waters. It's actually the ads starting right now anyway, so we'll just pretend we did it on
What
purpose.
an incredible time.
Go take care of yourself.
Let me get this one up. Ha 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 ha.
Friday's going to be so proud of us. We're still alive.
That's pretty good. She hid behind a bar for half of her episode with Moody, so it was safe behind the bar.
It was safe in the wizard's tower. And we're going back to the bar. I've still got an opportunity.
That's true. There's chances. Look at that. You're covering all your bases. The cat is not an elder god, chat. Calm down. It's fine. It's
I figured wizards have familiars.
That's true. It's a pretty reasonable conclusion. But chat gets paranoid and excited. I guess
I think it's
good.
It's safe to be paranoid.
Mm.
Because then you think of all the options.
That's true. Was it like anxiety, excitement, intense fear? Like those feelings physiologically are extremely similar anyway. So like you kind of bounce around. Who knows what the cat wants? I know I don't know.
Rolls, apparently.
Yeah, one day roll. I mean, they're good rolls. What do we know? No roll.
Oh my goodness, I'm back. I'm sorry.
You're doing fine.
Welcome back.
I'm preserving the game
Where's
state
my
of my brain.
video?
It's you. You're back.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay.
You exit the tower.
Going to the way station.
Okay. So I already rolled the encounter table. You don't encounter anything on the way up there. That is unusual. I got to roll on the table. You go outside. You go outside and roll.
Going outside.
Going outside.
I'm going to ask the dwarf to build some underground tunnels between all of
Oh,
the
God. That would make a
buildings.
new
No
encounter table.
longer
I'm so excited.
never mind. Fine.
No.
You reach the way station.
As I enter the way station, I would like to look around and take stock of who is in the way station.
It's getting closer to dinner time, and so some of the carts are still running, but the people in charge of them have come in and they've found tables together, and are talking about maybe if they're going to enjoy dinner when it gets served between 5 and 6 ish. That's how they do it. And so folks are just having their first drinks of the evening. No townies are there yet. They come in much later. They're still doing their daily tasks and stuff. Polly's behind the bar. He'll nod at a lot of you when you come in. Tag's also behind the bar. He's like cleaning something underneath it.
Say, Tag your bulls in Darren's tower and go upstairs to get Lady Frost's song.
He'll just like wave at you and nod.
Oh,
I'd like to stop at my room first and just poke my head in. Is anyone in there that I can tell?
You got your own room, so no.
Okay.
Why?
Then I'll knock
You
on
have a
Lady
tier
Frost's
viscountess. You have your own room. The servants are all crammed
Oh,
together.
no, the was that no one's in there. I'm
Oh,
gonna knock on Lady Frostsong's door.
sure. Brabin opens the door, bows to you, and lets you in. Brabin, more or less, if you've seen Downton Abbey, Brabin is Carson. Does that help? He's basically Carson. A skinny Carson.
I have not seen it, but
He looks like a really severe bald eagle as a person.
Gotcha.
Lady Frost song. Her kid's asleep. The 2-year-old's asleep on the on her bed, and she is working on some needlework.
Lady Frostsong, I have made some new friends who are willing to provide us an introduction to the Prince of the Crossroads. If you're interested, we could go over now.
She nods, sets her point work down, and looks at Robin, and then glances back at the sleeping kid. He's like, nods, and she exits and closes the door gently behind her, without saying a word.
All right.
And she
Lead her,
straightens her bows out.
lead her downstairs when she's looks ready.
Yep. She's ready to move. Like, she looks like she's actually restless and happy you came and got her.
I will introduce her to Randmar and Ashdale.
She'll shake your hands if you'll have it.
pleasure to meet you.
Likewise,
Yeah. Welcome to Hollice.
you look very well equipped. You work for the Prince of the Crossroads.
Yes. Yes. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Correct.
Lady Frostsong, I'm under the impression that these are the heroes of Hollis.
I see, she says. I've heard a lot about you.
That's one of the least surprising things that's happened in a long time. I hope good things. We do our best.
Well, you've saved the town a number of times. That's what people think. Folks have mixed feelings
Yay.
about that, where we were from. Seems like it's not too relevant anymore, she says.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you've made it out. Sorry about what's going on, though.
It's best not to think about it, she says.
True. Fair enough. Would you like to meet Noland? Question mark.
She nods, yeah.
Great. If no one objects, we'll scoot out and I guess he'd be at home probably? Question mark. Where am I?
I would think so, Ashell says. But he could also be, well, he was the guy in charge. Still is. He used to wander around and check things himself all the time, but who knows? Who knows now, given what's happening? A lot is happening.
I mean, the tavern is or the way station is kind of a buzz with new people. So if he's not here, he's probably at home, right? Let's start there. Maybe we should have found him first. That's okay. We'll find him together.
I'm not concerned. The Countess says.
It's a nice opportunity to walk around and get to know the town a little better anyway.
If we're going to be residing
We'll
here,
give you
I
the
should say.
tour.
Oh, Lady Frostsong, I did meet with Darren. He didn't have any information on Miles.
That's a shame.
I thought he said he was going to subject me to an invasion of privacy, but my stuff doesn't look like it was touched. That's more towards Renmar and Ashdale.
Oh,
The
no.
Countess looks a little bit grossed out.
No, what he probably meant, and he did it to, I think, all of us, is he's gonna cast a spell to learn as much about you as he can. And sometimes
What
it's,
spell? The Countess says.
I believe, legend lore. Or
That
so.
is a tremendous invasion of privacy, she says. Wizards, she says. She shakes her head. Well, my friend has nothing to hide, and neither do I.
Well, good. 'Cause Darren likes to find those things out. So here we go. But that's what he meant. I highly doubt he'd go through your physical things. He's gonna snoop with magic.
Yeah, why bother? Magic will tell him everything if it doesn't drive him nuts, Ashtel says. Surely he's not being irresponsible, the Countess says.
He's mostly kind of responsible until curiosity wins out. And then he'll pop off 5 legend lores in a row. We'll see how it goes.
5?
Sure enough, I think he did 5.
He's spending an awful lot of money on wizards, the Countess says. Shall we,
You
please?
could just ask me.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
I still want him to cast a spell on me, Ashtel says. I feel kind of left out, honestly. I feel like disregarded. She walks out of the way station towards Nolan's. I feel like, why am I not interesting? Is something about me not appealing? Like, what is it? He doesn't like me? Doesn't think I'm attractive?
You're so interesting. You're so...
Look,
Ashdale, please.
just because I'm like the one lady who has the roughest knuckles and the biggest biceps in town doesn't mean that I don't have feelings. Doesn't mean that I don't have like a lot to offer to conversation or... Man, she says.
Have you told him how you feel?
Yes, she says.
He can be kind of a jerk. I wouldn't let it get to you.
Yeah, she says. I'll be fine. I don't know. It'd be cool because it seemed like he learned things about you all that you didn't know about you, which was pretty neat. And I want to know that stuff. I mean, maybe I don't want to know that because all of you had panic attacks as a result of learning what you did, and Finnegan died for it. So, like, maybe I don't want to hear what he has to say, but I do. I do want to hear. Sorry, Lady Countess, but things here have been quite stressful. No, I understand, she says.
A little stressful, and I understand wanting a legend lore. I can see that. We'll get you one somehow if you want one.
Okay, she nods.
Don't
She's
know
like
how
satisfied
we'll make it
now.
work, but we'll get it.
We'll spend the money on it. All right, you make your way down the ramp back into Lower Hollice. The same experience is happening. It's sort of like a Rachel 2.0 experience where instead of people gawking the whole time, they're trying to make like they're not gawking and keep their distance a little bit. You get to a kind of the most modest looking manor house you've maybe encountered, but it is also the largest house in the town by a lot. Could easily fit 3 families, you think, if it needed to. It's 3 stories. Looks like it has a basement for storage, food, and is the lower level is all stone and the upper 2 levels are wood. Ashtel bangs on the door with a big gauntleted kathonk. After a moment, Sean opens the door.
Oh.
Ah, heroes. Oh my. He bows quite deeply. I am Sean, steward to Lord of the Crossroads, Lord Prince of the Crossroads, Prince Bryant Noland, he says. I am Countess Frostsong, here to treat with your lord. This is Viscountess.
Rosalyn.
Thank you, Rosalyn. He nods and bows again and opens the door wide and motions for you to enter. So as you enter, the Viscountess, the Countess enters first, and I guess Ashtel ends up taking the rear just because of habit. But Ranmar, as you come in, the room is much more organized than it was before. Looks like it's been like, it's not just Sean cleaning it, like it has been kind of refactored. The way the chairs are set is much more formal in order to like entertain guests, with a larger chair sort of at the center of the row that was not there before. It looks like it was made to look like the carpenters made it, but it is definitely beyond the skill of your carpenters, as good as they are. It is an elvishly fashioned chair made to look like it fits in. Nolan is not sitting in that chair. He's sitting in the couch next to it. And to his left and right are two elves, one very clearly from the Sinlay and one very clearly from the Quellen. Ah, heroes, he says. He stands up. Oh, wow. I'm so glad to see you again. Oh my gosh. Hello. Noland. I'm Noland. The Prince of the Crossroads greets you warmly, one of the elves says, and both of the elves bow. Nolan looks like he's uncomfortable, but not sure what to do. And the Countess appropriately bows to the prince and offers her hand.
Same.
And he
After her
shakes her hand in yours when he's supposed to take it and kiss it. But Frostsong rolls with it. And she introduces herself. I am the Countess Frostsong, deposed now from Caden that has fallen. I'm sure you've heard. Yeah, he says. And I understand that you could use some assistance. I have a lot of experience administering farmsteads. I offer you my allegiance. Oh, just like you said, he says to the elf on his left, the Quellen elf. Yeah, that would be really great. I'm happy to, if I may, my lord. The elf from the Quellen says, yeah, that'd be very helpful. Thank you. And he takes out a document he's already fucking fashioned that basically, signed by Nolan, already grants Frostsong de facto control of the Hollice farmsteads under his leadership. She looks it over. She nods and says, I will review this, and please accept my verbal acceptance. No. And she bows. Nolan seems very uncomfortable. He doesn't like this stuffy stuff. You can tell he's well out of his element. The elves sit, and he flops back down on the couch. And then Frostsong also sits down. So, Ashtel says, are we still allowed to, speak like normal people in here? She says, looking at Nolan. Yeah, Olivia demonstrated that's probably fine. So you can do that, he says. You can't get a read at all on what the elves are feeling or thinking. They are very obviously hyper skilled and trained diplomats.
Are they the only ones in here? I'm gonna do a scan of the room.
Yeah, you have your perception's 19, right?
Yeah, my passive perception.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Just them.
Okay.
I mean, and Sean, who's sitting at the ready. He actually makes his way into the kitchen. And comfortable silence falls over the room.
How well lit is this room?
Quite. It's quite well lit.
Great.
There's a lot of windows. It's well open, and there's candles and the
I would
fire's
like
going.
to sit with Lady Frostsong, but wherever's closest to her, that is very well lit.
So, please tell me, the Countess says, what has been happening here that folks seem so ill at ease? I mean, it's kind of a lot. If I'm being honest, Nolan says things have just been really. One of the elves puts a hand on his shoulder and casts calm emotions. Oh, wow! I'm really glad you're here. He pats his hand. Yeah, business is booming. It's really, really taking off. We have more and more cards coming through every day, and more townships and settlements out in the reaches, in the North Forest and the South Forest are making their way through here. We actually had a Sinlayan trade cart come through, which was a really big deal. Everyone was very excited about that. And every cart that comes through, they pay a fee to every day they're here for the guards, and then of course they. Rosalyn is nodding as she tries to understand the very simplistic economy of this place and how it can still work. And so he walks through some of the numbers. But a lot of the really weird stuff that happens, we're very grateful to have the heroes of Hollice to essentially deal with all of that stuff so that we don't have to worry about it very much. Certainly, you must worry about it as the liege lord here. You must think a lot about what they're dealing with. Yep, he says. Yeah, usually I get real stressed when someone mentions it, but for some reason, I don't know. I guess this is the presence of my new friends here. Oh, my friends, I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. He motions to the Quellen elf. The Quellen elf is dressed in sort of like blues, dark blue colors with a little bit of white trim and some silver. This is Kolvar, and this is Administrator Gorluin. Friend Noland. Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Please do not apologize, Prince of the Crossroads. You have a lot on your mind. Yeah. Well, anyway, they came in and introduced themselves yesterday, and they've been extremely helpful in helping me deal with some of the more complicated stuff that's happening here. I feel like you probably know a lot more than I do, my lady. But kind of you flatter me. She says, "Yeah, right. I'm not supposed to. I don't know how this works." Nolan says, "But I have to know how this works now because we're on our own." You can see the other elf preparing a cast of calm emotions already. And everyone's going to want to walk in here and make us a puppet state. He looks longingly at a bottle of booze on the table in front of him. So, yes, I would very much appreciate you helping out, both administering what's going on in the North Farmsteads, because we have a bailiff, Bailey. She's a dwarf that came from the far reaches after the heroes saved her village, and they all migrated here to escape what was going on up there. But she really doesn't like the job. She doesn't want to do it, and so having someone of your tenure and experience would be really great. And I'm really, really grateful you're here. Honestly, it feels a little bit like destiny. That's great. Yes, she says. I agree. Sean enters, and he has refreshments, water, and also some kind of bourbon in glasses. He'll start passing the tray around. Ashton will take water.
I don't want anything.
Okay.
Too awkward.
Froston takes a bourbon.
I will politely decline because I want my wits about me, and I've had enough with water for at least 24 hours.
Frostsong makes a glance at you, Rosalyn. That's the glance that she sends when she wants you to do the things you do to get information out of people that don't want to share.
Your Majesty, I feel like you're already on the right track. You've chosen some excellent advisors to have at your sides. I can tell that they are very capable. So, another excellent choice with Lady Frostsong. I know that she's my friend, but I really can't speak highly enough of her. She does such a wonderful job back in Caden. Thank you for giving her this opportunity.
He looks a little bit scared and is nodding slowly at you. And Kolvar, the Quellen elf, leans over and whispers something in his ear. And he just kind of nods curtly. You have a perception 19, right?
I can read lips.
Oh, gosh. Well, the elf didn't really do much to hide his mouth from you. He just kind of did one of these. What the elf said to him was, "It's normal for them to call you Your Majesty. She is addressing you. Do your best to roll with it. It's going to be okay." Yeah, I'm glad you're here. He looks like a deer in headlights.
It must come as such a shock to suddenly have this authority thrust upon you. I know we've recently experienced shock with the fall of Caden.
Oh gosh, I'm really sorry about that.
Thank you. Having some time to adjust to the reality of the situation is important. But I know that Lady Frostsong and I are going to work very hard to overcome the situation we've been forced into, to do better, to be better, and to help all of those who were able to help.
You want to roll persuasion or deception to throw that missile?
It's only 12.
Okay. Yeah. DC was 10. You're fine. It's like not a difficult thing to do. He nods. You feel like he already pardon me. You feel like you already had his trust. But the Countess did, and now you have escalated her trust level and you've gained some for yourself. Yeah, I'm really glad. I feel like we've been very lucky in the kind of folks who've chosen to make this their home. Also, I guess since you're in it now, he says to the Countess and Viscountess, he looks at the two of you, Ramar and Ashdell. I heard the news that Finnegan bailed, gave up, just kind of chickened out and ran off. I guess I mean, it stressed me out at first, but it sounds like it's probably for the best. It does mean that since Caden's not an issue anymore, we don't have to worry about them doing anything to unsay this. It's not like they're going to send an army now.
We should be prepared for anything, though. I think that's the responsible decision.
His advisors are nodding. Yeah, of course. But we have the heroes to sort out anything that's, I mean, they don't have to take care of anything violent for sure. He nods.
I don't even know what to say, so I won't.
You know, Nolan trusts you, Ramar. You've already saved the town a couple of times.
This is not the time for Anmar to open their mouth.
Every time Ramar opens their mouth, great things happen, says the narrator.
Negative.
One can never have too many allies in any situation. The more friends you have, the more options open to you. So, while yes, these heroes seem quite capable in the less than 24 hours I've known them, and the things that they've described to me.
Oh,
are
yeah,
quite
some weird stuff has
impressive.
happened. Yeah, they would have killed anyone else for sure. Especially
Don't-
our friend, he says, nodding, who can appear at will, walk through walls, and sometimes stares at you like the world is falling into her eyes. And she doesn't remember why she can't remember. And
Arani had a very rough time.
Lord Princess.
She's doing her best and is friendly.
Both elves are like patting him on the arm and stuff. Oh, God, it's really cool having advisors, he says. Who definitely aren't manipulating me to their own ends, says the narrator.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but they're both there, so. Oh, gosh.
So he most likely can't be manipulated in the favor of one of the elven delegations over the other.
It's weird they have these two beings who have both been trained in administration who technically don't need to sleep. And yeah, probably they thought of that too, Ranmar. But Raymar's not going to open their mouth right now, even though they know this.
I'm not. No, I don't want to open my mouth. I get in trouble when I do. No.
Oh, what else? It'll probably take a little bit of time to get appropriate accommodations for you, he says, because we don't really have a manor house up there. But I'll get folks on it right away. Carpenter's currently working on another set of houses for some families that are still in the boarding house. You understand? Of course, the Countess says. I feel like we can also occupy the boarding house for the time being. That won't be a problem. It seems comfortable enough. Oh yeah, appreciate your Yeah, thanks. Nolan says. I have to admit, Frostsong says, I find the easing on decorum to be refreshing. Nolan looks confused for a minute. And then the Sinlan advisor says, yes, it can be nice to relax a bit about formality. Yeah, Nolan says, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, great, thank you. I know what she meant, he says under his breath.
Nolan is going to have a breakdown. Let me grab my to-do list. Put that on there.
Hey, out of character, I want to say that I always do something fucked up to Nolan throughout the Hollice thing that everyone says that, but this is by far the most diabolical thing I've ever done to him. I'm so proud of it. Like, I'm very excited about this. I've never gone this far. Oh, man. It's too bad for him. I watched Downton Abbey and read a whole bunch about medieval politics. Probably won't come up.
All right. That's on my to-do list. It grows ever longer.
Well, if you have need of me, the Countess says. She rises. Everyone in the room rises except for Nolan. Nolan's like confused for a minute, and then he stands up. It's all right. The Sidland elf says. He doesn't have to stand up, says the narrator, but he feels like he should because the really beautiful, very well dressed women who actually have titles stood up, so he has to stand up.
Poor Nolan.
I'm going to retire. I have to tend to my child. Oh, you got a little one. How old? She's 2. Oh, that's a fun age. That's a really fun age. It's been a long time for mine. Mine's all grown up and frankly more responsible than I am. She's pretty great, but yeah, I don't know where she is right now, but I'm sure you'll meet her. She's great. Melissa. Her name's Melissa. Yeah, great. Yeah, please. I'm here if you need me anytime. I mean that. Wake me up anytime you need me. She bows very graciously, and then turns and leaves.
Did she look at me before she left? I have no indication if she wants me to go with her. Or not.
She didn't. Yeah, I mean, she basically said, farewell to you the way she would say, you can follow her if you want to. She's not saying, come with me. I have things to follow up with you on. And I think seems like she's satisfied. You take it she's satisfied with the way that went, and that she's maybe a little concerned with the 2 advisors, but she's still getting her feet wet and doesn't know what to do about it yet. So.
All right. I will look to see what Ranmar and Ashdale do, whether they leave or stay.
I'm also trying to decide what to do. Okay. Let me think for a second. You know what? This can be a problem for tomorrow. Just to talk to Nolan. A lot has happened today. A lot of people arrived. We'll talk to Nolan later. Okay. I'll boogie.
Okay.
Say if you need us, Nolan, you know where to find us.
Yeah. Hey, likewise. Anytime. Always have time for the heroes. Without you, we'd be totally lost.
You're doing great. You got this. Okay. All right. We will talk to you soon. Okay. Goodbye.
Pleasure meeting you. And I
Oh yeah, he
look at
bows.
Nolan
He's very good at
and the
bowing.
two elves.
He looks awkward as hell, but he bows very well.
I'll follow him out.
Sean opens the door for you all, and he looks at you like he's got something to say, Ranmar, but maybe due to his station, he's like biting his tongue, and then he quickly, rights himself and closes the door gently behind you as you leave.
Okay. Did it look like I should go back in right now? Urgent?
Give me a
you know what? I just will.
sense motive. Intuition. I'm always going to call it sense motive. It was just a better name for the skill. Intuition.
Insight?
Is that the one?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are both
Can
better
I
names.
guidance
I have better names.
myself?
Take notes, Wizards of the Coast. Take notes.
Can I guidance myself for this?
Sure.
Do I get the double still? Question mark?
Yeah, you always do now.
Okay, great. Okay. Motherfucker. I swear to shit, I've rolled this d20 twice, and it's gave me a 1 twice. I'm so pissed!
New dice.
It's time! But my nat 1 turns into a 12. But it sure is a nat 1. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I've been waiting for this for I don't know how long since you rolled a 1.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Have at it. Have
And
fun. This is great.
this gives me the opportunity I think we all were waiting for to tell you that
This is
Ranmar
a
has
great
overcome their trauma.
Yay.
Have they?
Yeah,
They're not gonna have a breakdown?
sorted out the two major things that were literally haunting Ranmar. Got the girl,
Yay!
right? Saved the town a couple times. Yes.
Well, you know what? That's a silver lining. I'll take it.
So yeah, you're not sure what he was, what he wanted to say. You start feeling at your teeth. Maybe you had something in him or something. He was trying to figure out how to tell you that, but couldn't bring himself to. Your teeth are fine, Ashel says.
But I feel like okay. So I noticed him looking weird. And that was to see if it seemed urgent or I should circle back. So I don't know that part.
Right.
I'm just going to be a weirdo and knock on the door. Gently, very super dink dink.
Oh, I would say the natural one definitely inspires you to not follow up and talk to Sean. Yeah, you don't think there's a reason to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Apologies.
I didn't understand what I was checking for then. Okay. Oops.
Lady
Well-
Frost Song actually doubles back because she started on her way back up there and comes back and says, I do have to get back to my child, but thank you. It's good to meet you both, she says to Ranmar and Ashton.
Lovely to meet you as well.
I'll be seeing you later, she says to you, Rosalyn.
Yes, unless you need company back to the way station.
It should be all right, I think.
All right.
This town seems like it's okay. And she makes her way. People bowing or getting clear of her as she moves. Well, I'm beat, Ashel says.
What time is it? I don't even know.
It's almost dinner time at this point.
Okay. Great.
The world's your oyster, players.
Huh?
The world is your oyster.
Oh, oysters live in water. No, thanks. Has he always been like that? A little bit jumpy, a little bit awkward?
Yes,
Has it gotten
and
worse recently?
Yes, but I mean, I don't. What's with the elves in there? Ashton says. What's that about?
That is about influence.
They're not helping, or they are helping?
I think they're helping, but they're also helping themselves.
We could use an Esmeralda right now because she has that ambassador thing. I feel like it's always a situation where we lose one of us, then we need one of us right away.
That
Right.
does seem like a theme.
Wonder why that
Yeah.
happens.
It
Grandma, what do we
does
do?
feel like some sort of sick twist of narration, doesn't it?
Yeah. Couldn't be the narrator. He's not to blame.
I don't know. To bed? Question mark.
At dinner
It's been a
time?
long day.
I guess so.
Why not? You've never gone to bed at dinner time.
I'm taking naps at dinner time, so I guess kind of
There you have it.
like 8 to like 12 is like live time. That's when you do all the fun stuff. Play games, talk to people.
Have we not had enough
Pay at the
fun time today?
I can't say.
I'm worried you don't know what fun is. How long have you been heroes?
Far too long.
Ashel brushes her shoulder off.
Some of us just want to go back to our libraries, and that's not happening. So
I mean, we could take her to the
know what?
library at this point. You want to take her to the library, Ramar?
Oh,
We have a library.
I like books.
Yeah, why not? You want to go see a library with people dust and
Oh, that
cool stuff?
told me they were tombs. You know what? Sure. Yeah.
They're filled with different things.
It's safe down there now, Ashel says. We like beat all the things. Oh, but don't touch the books.
Yeah, should
Ashel says.
I
So you
forgot
have
why not.
a library full of books you can't read?
For a couple of reasons. Some of them might be safe.
Okay.
But we could bring Jacoby with us, and he can give us a hand. Right? Ladies.
I mean, the narrator, yeah. Jacoby can absolutely. He spent a long time in the library.
He would know what books we could open.
He might be able to read some of them.
Anymore.
He can read
I know,
Shillian.
nobody's mentioned yet that it's probably a Shillian library and we're not going to be able to read anything anyway.
Minor details.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll find out later. I'm sure. Disappointment. Oh.
So the party can go to the way station.
All there is in there? I don't even know anymore.
The only thing you left in the vault was the library. All the books are still in the library.
Right, but is everything in there strictly Shillian?
No.
I don't know.
You're not sure.
Well, there you go. Great. I don't know. I hit such a wall with my brain, and I'm struggling. And it happened very suddenly. So
caffeine. You ran out.
I've just hit a limit. We were so busy today, and my brain said, "No, you've done enough today." And it's done.
So options. Do you want me to present options? You have a thing you can do. I want to hear what you have to say.
I don't even know. I don't want to make any decisions right now.
Okay. So I can roll a die to decide for the party if we need to, but you can hang out in the hero's house, you can go down to the library, or you can go to the way station and hang out in there. And I have different events I can roll for. I did roll for events down in the cave already, but we don't have to have those if you don't go there. So it's no pressure. It's just like I did roll those, so those exist. I'll use the same rules. It'll be fun.
You know, you're new to this town. Would you like to decide where we go? We could bring you more up to speed and chill at the house. The way station's a little more public, but we could catch up there. If you want to run away and pretend this never happened, that's also an option. Or we can
I
go
had
look at
nowhere
a spooky
to go.
library. That's fair.
You had me with the library for a minute there until Ashdale mentioned that it's safe and people dust. So maybe save that for another day. Um, um,
Didn't mean to ruin
I
it, Ashel says.
It's not ruined. It's just postponed until I feel more capable of dealing with dust. And so Way Station is fine. I know where that is. How far away is your house?
We can hit it with a rock
Next
from here.
door.
She points at it. You can see it
Yeah.
through the trees.
Oh. All right. I don't mind being brought up to speed more. It's been a long day, but it's not getting any shorter, so may as well learn everything I can today, and then I can go to sleep and process that.
It's reasonable.
Great, Ashtel says. I think we've got a cask of ale, so we don't have to worry too much about picking anything up, she says. She makes her way back to the house.
Huzzah.
Follow Ashdale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's boogie.
Yeah. So you make your way into the house. It's a space. I could maybe do that. Hang on. Wait. I didn't even think about doing special effects. We have a picture.
Huh.
Maybe people would like to see the picture of the house. Maybe Windows wants to let me open up the picture of the house. There we go. There we go. How do I do that? And then I have to hit some buttons. I want to put the thing, and then I do this, and then we can put us at the bottom, and then we can see. Oh, I have a button for that too, which does not work. Okay, this will work. No, that's the portal to forever, and that's the house. There we go.
Yay.
This is in fact facing the same way the town does, and so the river is down from here. The doors technically face the river, but you can't see the river from here because of trees.
Noted.
This is the best,
cozy.
the best hero house we've had.
I don't know where to look for the map.
Oh, it's on the stream. It's the best way to
on
see it.
stream.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
It's like an old standby. I didn't even think I mentioned because screen sharing in guest star can be kind of busto. They can kill all the cameras.
Gotcha.
That's bad.
Just beware the sound of the stream when it comes up. Otherwise, you're good.
No, I have everything muted. It's good. All right. Lovely.
Zoom in. There you go. All right. Who's in here right now? Rachel is there. Rachel is lying on the green couch across the room. You encounter the most beautiful person you could ever imagine, dressed in extremely simple clothing. A white ploofy blouse that looks like it's made out of the coarsest weave, and a almost burlap brown skirt. Very simple brown shoes poking out from the bottom. Oh, hi.
This is Rachel.
New person. New person?
Rachel, this is Rosalind.
Swings your legs around, sits up.
Looking. How you doing?
I fell out of the loop, she says. She stands up
Hello?
and brushes herself off.
I don't know.
It's nice to meet you, she says, clasping her hands tightly in front of her.
Nice to meet you too. And I hold my hand out like I've
Oh,
done for everyone else.
oh yeah, we don't do that. Ashdale says, we don't do that. I just
Okay.
I don't like the touching thing. Rachel says, I'm sorry, no offense.
No worries.
She like curtsies. Seems like you're regal, she says. We get that a lot here, so I guess I apologize for not I don't know, thinking that you're regal.
Oh,
You're important, right?
no. Aren't we all?
She's a viscountess, Ashdale says, and she kind of makes her way in and flops down in one of the armchairs. Oh, so that's a big deal.
It was. I'm from Caden. It's fallen.
Oh gosh,
So
congratulations. You got out.
thank you.
That's great. Oh, I'm sorry. You might be the first person I've spoken to about Caden who is really upset. And that doesn't make sense. I just feel like a lot of people came here because they were really, really disenfranchised with it and didn't have ties holding them there anymore.
Well, my family was there. My work was there. My life. Yeah, it's just been tough.
Oh gosh. So my name's Rachel, and I sometimes put my foot in my mouth. This is one of those opportunities for me to do that, and I'm sorry that I was insensitive.
It's all right. I've had a week to process that. 41 days since I knew things were going to go south. Um, and on one hand, it feels like a lot of time, and on the other, like not enough.
Hmm. How'd you get here?
A boat.
Oh, you must have gotten out just before all that stopped. Oh, that's a lot of water. How long were you on the
Yeah,
water for?
41 days.
Yeah, that's too much.
I really hate the water. Like traveling over the ocean.
Hmm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. But it's nice to be here in Hollis. I'm honestly a little glad we're not continuing on to your role because that would have been more time on a boat.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do Euro on land. I mean, a lot of people do, but the merchants are doing it like because there's like towns they stop at the whole time they're going. It takes them like
Mhm.
months to do it. But the boat is the fastest way to get there. What's not the fastest way? You could like there's faster ways. The carpet would be faster, for instance, if we had to go there, or flying, teleporting, ethereal plane makes it
Mm.
really really fast. What?
Um, that's all right. Hollis seems like a very nice place. My dear friend who um, helped me escape said that we should stay here. So
Oh,
that's the plan. Um, are are you also a hero here?
yep, right. Yeah, Ashdale says, "Yeah, you are. You've like
Yeah,
done a lot of
definitely.
shit with us already. That entire thing in the Reaches, you did all that, and also you were two timing, which I guess we never really talked about openly. Yeah, but we have a new person, and so maybe we should just be, not dump a whole bunch into the lap of the new person. Why are you looking at me
So
like that, Ramar? Ramar, Ramar. I know that look, Ramar. Did you pull an Aya? Did you take her down to the vault?
No.
Do you know what
What do you
happened
mean
to Aya?
pull an
they offered.
Aya?
They Ranmar.
My face was in a
What?
book, and they said you're in it now. And
Look,
I'm so sorry. I think
listen.
I misheard what you said because this. I must know what you said. What I think you said, because that wouldn't make any sense. That would be crazy. Yeah, I thought you said. What I heard was your face is in a book.
Okay, well, a picture of.
Yes. Oh yeah, I understood. Like an artist's rendition of your face in a book that you found on a merchant's cart or in some
It's
creep's
not a book.
possession. Or is it a book that none of us should have ever seen because we're all too young to know it exists? Oh.
Probably that one.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. So you must be a badass. Are you secretly a badass? She's got to be, right? What can you do? Sorceress? Sorceress. Monk. She's looking you up and down.
I can do administrative work.
I mean, you're a pretty
Can
smooth
you roll
talker,
deception?
No, I can do.
I know you're not
administrative
lying,
work.
but that's not what she's sensing.
She said, "What do I do?" Another 12.
She says, well, we do need administration here, she says. I'm a janitor, she says. For big messes.
I look at her polka dot shoes and I just nod. I'm also really good with information, like finding things out.
Oh.
And I'm good at helping people. And I can play chess. Do you want to play chess?
Oh, I'm really bad at that game. I mean, I'll play it, but
That's
I'm really
okay.
bad at it.
I'm not that great either, honestly. I just like playing it.
Oh, well, that's why I play games. That's why I play games with all the time, just because they're fun to do, not because I'm good at them.
It's good for stress relief. And I look at Ranma.
Oh, that's a good point.
This is a different kind of stress. That's why it rhymes.
It might be better than some other stress relief things that we've done as pastimes here, Rachel says.
Nothing can compare to laying face down on the floor. I'm sorry.
That's not what I was talking about. Actually, I kind of like that, though. Floor time's pretty good. I was worried about what I think. Can we have a talk about a thing that's been worrying me for a while, which is that there's a drinking situation in this town. I feel like when people get really stressed, they kind of overindulge. And
I've been here a very short time and I have noticed the same thing.
Right? I don't want our wizard drunk. He has like so many fireballs, so many. And I just worry. He one time said that he's really good at using them when he's drunk. And that's not encouraging. So, that's just one example. One example.
Yeah, it's on the to-do list.
Oh.
But maybe we've possibly gotten Darren on the path to another outlet. Maybe he'll be painting.
Yeah, he's painting. It's kind of cute, honestly. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's something way better than everything else he has done when he's here that does not involve being helpful. He is pretty helpful. As long as he stops casting legend lore.
They said he was going to do that 5 times. So he did it 5 times.
It's got to be an exaggeration, probably. I mean, how many times would he have to cast it on you? I don't know, a voice says from behind you. Rosalyn.
I immediately turn around.
You're looking into the eyes. The eyes. Would she wear the mask? Now. Yeah, you're looking into. She looks like Esmeralda, but she's dressed like a medieval Batman. And she was not there before.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, New Blood, she says.
Hi.
She's looking up and down.
Trying to figure out how she got right there.
Doors closed, windows are closed.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the few buildings in town with glass. Not every room, but the front room has glass. How'd you get in?
I'm looking at the floor for trap door.
I should put a trap door in here. That'd be a good idea, Milavir says. Milavir, she says. I'm an elf. She like touches a pointed ear. I understand people don't see this very often. Sometimes it throws people.
I have seen 3 elves today, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you, Milavir. What brings you to Hollice?
Me? My sister's here. These are my friends. She points at Ranmar and Ashtel and Rachel.
Oh.
Technically, I'm AWOL. I'm kind of on vacation, kind of working. This is my town, you see, and I'm taking care of it. I've adopted it. Hollice is mine.
Oh.
I share,
Okay, and we
she says.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Vacation's nice.
Is that why you're here? Why are you here? Why are
I'm
you
from
here?
Caden, and Caden fell, and we escaped. And now we're here. And please don't kill me.
She's kind of unlikely to kill you, so that's good.
I don't know that yet, Milavir says. Don't spoil the surprise. I have to admit, though, she says.
I did say kind of unlikely.
I'm not sure why I would kill you. Can you give me some reasons? Maybe that'll help me narrow down, like, why you thought maybe you were in danger.
I can. You seem like a badass who is very capable of killing people, and you appeared directly behind me, and I am very good at noticing things. That's scary. Probably the scariest thing that's happened to me today, besides this morning when we were still on the boat, but today has been a day of very scary things, and you've been the scariest.
She nods for a moment. She looks like enthusiastic, pleased. She slowly, gently walks around you through the room. Rachel's watching her really carefully. She walks over to Ranmar and turns, and she leans over and says, if you want to know how to flirt, that's how. That was awesome. I feel so awesome right now. I feel seen. I feel appreciated. I feel like I don't think I'm into her, but why not, right? Like, it was just so good. I feel so awesome right now. And I just wanted to help you because of 2 reasons. One, because what a unique opportunity to give you shit, Ranmar. And another part of it is it's just a genuinely really good move. Now, the best part is I don't think that's what she was doing. That came from the heart. And that's really hard to emulate. So I get that. I think she's really scared of me.
I don't understand why I needed to be thrown under a moving cart. But okay. Good to know.
You don't have to be scared of me, Olivier, Rachel says. She's just like she's our bruiser. I'm the bruiser, Olivier says. Well, emotionally, Mila. Yeah, all right. So, but she doesn't mean any harm by it.
So you're not going to kill me.
Mila, Rachel says. What? Oh, okay, fine. Now, why would I'm not going to kill anyone in this room. Why would I do that? You said you're in the book. That means you're in this. So, yeah, I mean, I probably need you alive for a reason I don't know yet. So.
How'd you get in here?
gosh, I missed people not knowing that. I'll tell you later, she says. She flops onto a chair. That's like my job to get in places that I'm not supposed to be in without getting noticed so that I can, like, well,
Kill people.
right, exactly right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I had to train for like 50 years to do all this stuff.
She's very good at it. So that's good.
I mean, I think I'm just having a vulnerable day right now because of what happened to Aldi and everything, but that really felt good too, Ranmar. Thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I'm still stinging a little bit, to be honest with you, but you're
Oh, I'm
welcome.
sorry. I was just being playful. This is pretty good. I feel like the last really sick burn was my own sister against me, so I needed to like do something to tip the scales.
Why did I become the target for the scale tipping?
Well, now tag, you're it. Go get her. Let Esme have it.
I don't want to deliver a zinger. I don't.
Esmeralda's your sister?
Yeah. And Elver's my
Excellent.
brother. Sister, like, she's kind of like I'm her big sister, and so I'm responsible for her safety and well-being, even though she's totally capable.
I'm regretting not taking the bourbon. Prince Nolan's.
She takes the bottle out and puts it on the table. It is 100% the bottle from Nolan's table. Oh,
I just
glasses?
smile and nod.
She's got like fancy dress stuff, so I should get some kind of. Do we have glassware? I think so. Ashdale says. Amelia Veer goes back and starts rummaging in the kitchen.
We probably do somewhere.
Yeah, top, back, cupboard. There's only 2 cupboards back there. Found it. Well,
Yay.
your face is in the book.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you're handling that way better than I would expect, but also you have a lot of stress going on here, Rachel says, because like, I mean, Mila scares people. That's like she likes to do that. I love to do that. So like she'll just pop up behind people all the time. I've seen her do it to Nolan. She does it to me. Send it to Ranmar a bunch of times. Actually,
I'm sure it's endearing, really.
I mean, yeah.
Just
You seem. I mean, it kind of makes sense for you to run pretty tight. There's a lot happening. Don't worry.
You get used to it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like just being in a simmer the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Everything's fine and totally normal. You'll come around eventually. Oh no. I'm gonna grab whatever seat looks the comfiest.
So you're
That's
like
available.
a countess, Rachel says.
Viscountess.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's like.
Well, I was, but Caden doesn't really exist anymore, so what does the title really mean anyway at this point?
Oh, you can get by on that. Just keep telling people you're a viscountess here. They'll get used to it.
They do, yeah.
You don't seem like you loved the title.
Well, I married into nobility. I didn't start off as nobility, and so it's always felt a little bit awkward. So, in some ways, I really identify with how Nolan's feeling right now. The difference is I chose this path, and I think that maybe his choice is being chosen for him. But in that, having to take on the mantle of nobility, I understand where his feelings are coming from. And with it having been essentially taken away overnight with the fall of Caden, I don't know, just feels like maybe it's time to move on.
And Rachel nods. Yeah, I know how that can be. I mean, choosing to give it up is maybe easier than having it chosen for you, but doing both at the same time, then you're just choosing. I think that's okay.
It's a great time to start anew if that's what you want.
Uh,
Proud.
that was the plan, but I did come here with my friend, and I think she might need my help. And if my title will help her, there's some reason for keeping it.
Rachel
enough.
looks extremely pensive at that Rammer. She looks like she's thinking real deep about something on the heels of that. Milavir makes her way back and puts down glasses and pours bourbon into three of them. Hands one to Ramar and then hands one to you, Rosalyn.
Thank you.
You know, I could have married a prince, she says. She sits down. Don't tell Esme or Elvir this. Elvir probably knows because he knows everything, but like, it was before my sister was born. It was like my options were marry this guy and then be elevated in title and have to do all sorts of stuffy parties every week for the rest of my life, or pick a guild. So she like pats her armor and shakes her swords around. I think I made a good choice for me. Are you sure? Maybe. I mean, was it a good person you married? I don't want to like assume things. The guy I would have married was fine, but he wasn't exciting and I wasn't in love with him. So why would I? Just for the title, you know?
He was a good person. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm really,
not all of them are.
I'm really bad at this. Olivia says. Bad at what? Rachel says. I'm trying to like make friends with the new person that you scared for funsies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I would very much like to be your friend.
Oh.
But respectfully, I'm not going to drink this bourbon because I was worried about you killing me, and I'm not convinced it's not poisoned.
I'm
And I set it down
offended.
on the table.
I wouldn't poison anybody.
I'm sorry, I'm still scared.
That's really
But you seem
lazy.
really nice.
Poison's so
Wanna trade
lazy.
bourbons? Would that make you feel better to trade?
Again, respectfully, no. We're dwarves.
I can cure poison,
You know
Ashdale
what? That's
says. Is
fair.
that helpful?
That's nice. You didn't say you could cure me of poison,
I
nor
can do
that
that.
you would.
Look, it might help you calm down. It's going to be okay. Rambar, did you prepare calm emotions today? Because I could never cast that even if I tried.
No, I don't have it prepared.
Well,
I looked already.
I can cast calm emotions, Milavir says, and she raises her glass and takes a sip.
I bet it works too.
I've never used poison. I've always, not even on my weapons. I always feel like it's not necessary as long as you know where to hit. Is this helping?
No, but keep going. It's fine. Professional curiosity here.
Yeah, sure.
You said
So,
you're on
like,
vacation.
you just got to
from
hit him in a
killing
vital
people.
organ, and then it's done. It's over. They barely have a moment to know how much pain they're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I really don't like them, Mila, Rachel says. And then I may use other methods, she says. But for most of my targets, it's just been not personal. For some of my targets, it's been not personal. And I make sure that it's,
For some of them.
I mean, I know I seem a little bit hostile, but like, she puts the glass down. They only sent me after really bad people, right? And so after I'm like in a rafter in the same church for 6 weeks watching the same crooked as fuck cleric lie to all of his parishioners, take their money, and put it into some really heinous stuff, it did get a little personal. It did get a little personal.
I mean, that's fair.
I look to see if there's any raptors.
Yes, actually, there are. Huh. Yeah. Curious.
Well, now I feel scared for no reason.
Why would you feel scared? I've been clear about my crush on you for weeks, Mueller says.
Is that why you threw me under the bus? I don't understand.
We're friends, right?
I hope so.
Does it help if I tell you it's an elf thing? Rachel says. They're all like that until they're like in their 120s or 130s. How old are you, Mueller? She's like, purses her lips and rocks back and forth. Anyway, Rachel says, Elver grew out of it. So.
Oh, that's good. Just had to wait a while. Great. Okay.
He was never the sadist I am, Mueller says. But he had a bit of a playful streak to him. That's true.
Okay.
Ashdale will pour herself a finger of bourbon and so Ashdale says, I have half a fear that someone else might walk in and turn the whole thing upside down. So I'm just like waiting for whatever shoe that is to drop now. That's why I haven't said anything.
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
Do you get a lot of visitors here?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them show up in my room for some fucking reason.
I have never shown up via your room, Ranmar, Mueller says.
Yeah, but you're not always a surprise guest. It's the bizarrely unexpected people that tend to just appear in my room for some reason. But you're a regular.
Not all of them were people, Rachel says.
I'm so sorry.
entities.
You're mentioning multiple times this. Have you checked your house for trap doors? Like, do you secure the windows at night? Like,
Oh, yeah, they teleport in, Mueller says.
Yeah.
oh, great. That's a power level on a different scale.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
plane shift,
Yeah,
they sneak.
You're
The Nixie jumped in through the
getting it
window, but that
now.
was not your room, Ashdale says.
That was not my room.
Yeah.
And technically barely my problem.
Yeah.
I didn't start that fight.
It's, you know.
I didn't start any of it. Let's be real. Okay. So, yes. Doors and
Ashdale's like,
trapdoors and windows are not necessary. Did I start that many? Ashdale, please.
no, I'm going
Why
through.
are you
I think
starting?
you're right. I don't think you started any of this shit.
Thank you. Okay. I thought you were counting things I did start, and I didn't understand why, because I don't
can't
think I
think of one.
started anything.
I can't think of one.
Thank you. Thank you.
There was that
Yeah,
time the orc picked you
windows
up
are-
and hit me with you because you got in front of me.
One
So there's maybe that one time.
But also, I killed him with my ankles, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah, it evened out. Yeah.
Thank you.
You killed him with your ankles? Rachel says. It's pretty badass, Mueller says.
I thought it was cool. The method was not ideal, but the outcome was cool. I'm sorry I got turned into a club, Ashdale. That was not intended.
That's
So sorry.
it's fun to look back and laugh now, she says.
Everything worked out.
Mhm. See, it's not all negative, Ash still says, pumping her hands sort of at Rosalyn.
I distinctly remember them mentioning that their house was a safe place. I'm having second thoughts with all your surprise guests.
No one's been hurt in these walls.
It's true.
She looks at Rachel and Milver. They nod.
That's comforting.
I mean, like, we don't have the magical wards that ideally Darren's tower would. But yeah, nothing specifically bad has ever happened in these walls. Question mark.
Oh, about that.
Yet?
Milivir says.
No.
She like
What? No.
stretches her shoulders out. We do have those wards in here now.
Oh, good.
I may
Good,
have
good.
had a little talk with our community wizard about appropriate ways to address people he might be attracted to and how certain things we say might lead to consequences. And maybe we could reach some kind of a path to forgiveness, I said.
Well,
so we have some anti-scrying stuff in here, courtesy of our community wizard. And I get to tell you about it because it's my surprise.
Actually, I feel like an idiot. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's been a long time since I looked at my spells. I could have done a little one, but I feel like a moron. I'm not braining anymore. Yeah, I could do that too for temporary. Oopsies. Okay, my bad. Sweet. Thank you, Milavir. That's incredibly helpful. I feel like I was so on top of spells and I've lost them all.
Okay. We had a long break and then we came back and then I had COVID and a long break. And so we're all warming back up. We're doing okay.
It's been such a bad week. Okay, here we go. Right. Cool. Well, that's a lovely development. Is there protection against people coming in?
She looks at you and smiles. No, we did not spring for that for reasons.
Okay. Well, I did wonder, but it felt like it was worth asking anyway, just in case.
You could both just use the front door, Ashdale says, looking at Rachel and Milavir. Yeah, doors are quaint, Rachel says. I like using the door sometimes. Makes me feel normal. I don't know that I ever feel normal, Milavir says.
Everything here is normal. What do you mean? It's fine.
Your scale is so off.
That happens to adventurers, Milavir says, as I've seen. They're on the kind of their first adventure. Like they've had a number of adventures that all tally up to like they've only been at this for less than a year, right? And they're doing great. They're doing really great, Milavir says. Like they're adapting really well, and some of this stuff is very, very stressful.
You've been here less than a year?
I feel like I made that worse. I was trying to make it better. Did I?
No, honestly, it's better. I'm impressed you can even form coherent sentences. So yeah, you're doing great.
Right. Look at that. I helped again. Just twice in one day.
You're always helpful, I think. Question mark? Aren't you?
I mean, I think so. Who was watching out for this time while you all were gallivanting out in the mountains? This girl.
Exactly. I know. Give yourself credit. Okay. Yeah. It's just yep. That's some stuff that's happening.
You must have other questions, Rachel says. You don't have to rush. there's kind of a lot of things that have happened. It's very information dense. You did say you're good with information, but also information can have an emotional cost sometimes. So don't feel like you have to ask stuff. Just ask stuff.
All right. Well, they did say we could come back to the house and get more information. So I feel like there's lots of things that I could ask about. Let me make sure I have this correct. So you're in the book that doesn't want to wear clothes, um, which
Mhm.
talks to you through pictures, but nobody's read. Um,
I'm not in the book, Rachel says.
That's true.
Aya is.
Let's see. Aya and
Her,
her
her
sisters.
sisters, yeah.
okay, who's Aya?
Okay, haven't met them yet. Aya's the tailor. Don't worry. That's a solvable thing, Rachel says. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm invested now, she says.
Okay,
That's a whole other rabbit hole that maybe put a pin in it.
okay, it's a whole
Yeah,
warren. Um,
right.
all right,
Yeah, pick one tunnel.
okay, that one. Um, the book says without words that you're wardens, and that lets you into the tomb vaults full of dust.
People dust.
Yeah, I'm trying to block that part out.
Sorry. Yeah, that
That's all
helped you.
right.
Just embrace it at
Information is
this point.
information. Um, and you have to visit these vaults to get artifacts. There's at least 8, nope, 10 of them. And the artifacts are sticks and orbs.
And other
And
stuff, technically, and like swords and things,
oh,
wands.
that, that sounds
They
useful.
can, they can be other items, but yeah. Sorry, carry on. You're doing great. I'm just being obnoxious.
No, I appreciate the details that might come in handy and be important later. Um, and you have a backpack full of rocks. That is the most dangerous thing, and that's why you carry it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they're very brave, Rachel says. Very, very courageous.
That was never in question, especially after the very superficial description of all the things that have happened so far. Uh, could already tell. Very brave. Um,
Oh God.
not sure how the rocks are involved with the artifacts and the tomb vaults, but you did say they're 2,000 years old, and it's basically somebody else effed
Would you
around
like us?
and found out, and you're having to fix it.
Yeah. Would you like us to fill in this gap, or have we boggled you enough for one day on shenanigans? We can fill
Um,
the gap.
please fill in the gap because when I go to sleep tonight, I don't want to imagine worst case scenarios.
Oh,
Though
you
from
will.
what you guys are telling me, it's worse than the worst case scenario. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, so, right. So the Shillian Empire they had their own justice system.
mhm.
And for better or for worse, if they were like, you know what, we don't know how to deal with you, and we'll figure it out. And they would minimus bind uh the people, and I got a term, into gems to be dealt with at some future time. And now is that future time. And my bag is filled with dragons and a, oh no, backwards hand thing. I can't think of what it's called.
Rock Sasha.
Raksasha, thank you. I knew it was something with syllables that don't make sense to me. And my favorite one that is a time bomb that's already gone off. There was just casually a god of chaos in my backpack for months. And he was just
Honestly, that
hanging out
explains
because
a
he
lot.
wanted to. Uh-huh. So he was just hanging out and he popped out because he got bored and he was like, ha, thanks for the ride, suckers. And there's like a mummy and a lich and all sorts of horrible things right here in this bag.
Well, there was an elf who's probably going to be helpful, who's around
Oh,
somewhere,
that's
as Jill
true.
says. And the lich honestly seemed a little bit relatable, which I have mixed feelings about.
Yeah, and an illithid, which
Is a horrible nightmare who also seemed like it wanted to help, and that was really uncomfortable. And it asked us to
yeah.
destroy it. So there's that. And the giant orb of
Yep.
eyeballs.
Oh right.
Yep.
Yeah. The beholder to end all beholders. That's a great little tidbit too. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Yeah, sure thing. Yep.
So they're our problem now.
So anyway, yeah, they're our problem, and the Empire put them in gyms to make them someone else's problem, and they're our problem. And in one of these fucking vaults, somewhere is a rod that will let us use the circle of mandate to finally solve the problem. And who the fuck knows where that vault is? If we're lucky, it's the second one here. Yeah. Do you know where it is, narrator? Yeah. Do you know? Yeah.
I didn't before. Real talk, I made a mistake. It was supposed to be in one of the vaults you've already seen, but it's too late now, so it'll have to be in another vault.
The princess is in another tower.
Oops, that's okay. That was my poor Munu that week when I told Lost that. Had I not mentioned that before? I guess it hadn't come up.
Okay. So that's what the dangerous rocks are.
Right.
So I'm not sure you could have dreamed or imagined anything worse than that. But there it is.
Backpack sounds heavy. All right. So your job is to get the artifacts, to deal with the rocks, and then you're done? Yeah.
We've also got the lich vampire Shillian wizard guy flying around and fucking around. And
That might
as I understand it.
It seems like she's taking it pretty well. Rachel says maybe a little more explanation. So like I'm excited to say this because it's really fucked up. So imagine a creep, okay, who's a wizard, and he like is 50 and a wizard professor and has a lot of prestige and chooses to try and date his younger grad student.
Ugh.
And like uses his position at the wizard whatever university to convince her to not see who seems like a really nice boy that she was kind of into and instead date him for the prestige. And then they end the empire and he says, I want you to wait for me in this vault so that I can find you and we can be together after everyone else is destroyed. And he loses track of her. And so he tries to find her and he does that. Am I doing this right so far, Raymar?
God, I think so.
Okay, so he like clones himself a lot to keep living and then turns some of the clones into vampires to keep unliving so that he can find his girlfriend, who is Shilurani, the 2,000-year-old ghost we set free, who is very sweet and very insane because she was staring at the same circular walls for 2,000 years all alone, conscious every minute the whole time.
She was supposed to be unconscious
Some suspended
until
animation. Yeah.
we
Taking notes.
came to the door.
Yeah.
And stupid wizard creep was like, you know what would be really cool
If we could run away
if
together.
that didn't happen.
Yeah. So we're mad at this guy, and he's really scary. So we got to figure out how to deal with that at some point.
Like,
Just that guy's a lot. That was more than I thought it was going to be when I started moving my mouth, and now here we are. Sorry, Rachel says.
You know what? I have that experience a lot too. Yeah.
okay, so there's been a lot of things mentioned that are scary, and just to make sure we're communicating, because he honestly sounds awful. Um,
Hmm.
on a scale of Nolan to Milavir, where's this guy on the scary list?
Oh.
God,
Oh,
that's a
no.
really good
We've
flirt, Milliver
undersold it.
says, but he is way scarier than
Not-
I am. He's like a lot scarier. I don't know that I couldn't take him face to face. If I got him by surprise, maybe.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
said he's a wizard.
Yeah, it's dodgy.
It's
I
gonna be
wouldn't
hard to surprise.
I wouldn't do it unless I was commanded to do it, and even then I'd probably weasel out of it.
Okay, so that sounds like bad news. Okay.
And there's also
Like-
like 16 of them, like a dozen.
Yeah. We briefly met one of them and had to verbally tread very lightly
Yeah, we had to talk.
because we would just
Prudent choice.
be
They turned my sister into a frog.
zappoed.
Or tried to. They tried to turn my sister into a frog. They turned our other party member into a frog. He just wants us to
Yeah.
put in a good word with his girlfriend. That's his position. That's what he wants. I prefer Zot, Ashtel says. Fuck me. I
I do
prefer Zot.
too.
He's a jerk, but he's like told us useful stuff and also agreed that Sulian's a jerk. So we got that in common.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Sulian is the
Vampire.
person who's like a bunch of people now.
Right.
And Zot
Super
is his friend, his
Cohort.
subordinate,
Coworker?
There were like a bunch of wizards in charge, and Zot and Sulian were two of them.
Those are the people you're talking about who were bad people, the necromancers.
Right, that's right.
Okay. Gotcha. It's all making
I'm just
sense. Not
pleased I remember.
great, but
So, and I can't remember what Sulian was famous for, but Zot was famous for creating the process, question mark, correct me if I'm wrong, that creates the artifacts. So he pulls people out of people and puts them into artifacts, right? Or he made the machine that would do that. Am I wrong? I thought I wasn't, but I am. Why does your face look that way?
Because I'm looking at a die and I'm deciding whether or not to act on what I rolled. It's like, should I like let the scene play out or let's see, interrupt? The room gets a little bit cold. And
no, it doesn't.
An apparition appears in the middle of the room. You can see through it. She's dressed in white wizard's robes with a hood, blue trim, but she has a bit of a blue glow to her as well. Sulian created the gate magic, she says. Okay, new person. Rachel says, this is Arani. She's our friend.
the ghost. Yep, they did mention she was a ghost.
That's her.
Hello.
Not new, Arani says. Late. You were always going to be late. Zot created the methods to make the artifacts. He and his apprentices made most of them. Rachel slowly gets up and brushes her dress off. Arani, would you accompany me to the river? Because it's really pretty this time of night, right? It's 6:30, right? It's close enough. The sun's gonna be going down. It'll be nice, right? I am Shil Arani. Yep, and we're gonna have a really nice time there. She walks over and scoops her arm under her ethereal arm, and just like says, waves at at y'all, and like turns Arani. She's somehow interacting with the ghost. Turns Arani, and they both vanish. Another one, Mulivir says, and she offers you a glass and waves the bottle to you, Rosalyn.
I look at the first one that I still haven't drank. No, thank you.
She nods.
All right. So she seems nice. She could probably paint or play chess.
She's super sweet. Had a very bad time. Yeah, every time she appears, she at least tries to help. Sometimes fate intercedes, but she's lovely. Question mark.
Yeah, I feel bad for
Is
her.
that what
Mulivir says.
Yeah.
I'm glad Rachel has some kind of a rapport with her. Sometimes I don't know what we would do. Like, that's one thing that's really hard. The citizens also seem like
I
they've
know.
gotten used to it, for more or less. So they don't all run screaming anymore. The merchants do.
Oh, gosh.
I'm proud of the citizens,
Mhm.
I gotta say.
I think that's mostly Elvir, if I'm being honest. I think he spent a lot of his efforts doing that. That's why we haven't seen him a lot. He's like being different citizens, helping other citizens understand it's okay. So he's really good at that stuff. He's good at like,
And I'm grateful.
yeah. Man, his skill set's cool.
It really is truly incredible.
Also, Milivir says, Ashdale's ability to fall asleep almost anywhere is pretty cool. Ashdale?
Is Ashdale asleep? Standing up?
She's not standing up. She's in an armchair.
She sat
but yeah.
down.
Oh, okay. I thought she was still standing up, and
No,
I felt
she-
really bad.
Finished her bourbon and is just letting herself sleep.
Good for her. She deserves it.
I feel like I made things awkward, Milivir says. So I'm gonna take my leave. She curtsies. You've never seen her curtsy before, Ramar, but she curtsies. And yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you around, Rosalyn.
It was nice to meet you. I'm going to watch her like a hawk as she leaves.
Sure.
See how she gets out.
I don't know how
here.
many elves Rosalyn has seen in her life, but like the way she moves is sort of like, it was that John Wick movie, Ballerina or whatever. Like the way that like Black Widow from the Marvel movies, there's like this movement where her familiarity with her body and her muscles is like supernatural. And she tries to be casual about it. She makes her way out and uses the door.
So you've met a big chunk of the crew.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, Jacoby's not here, but he's probably gonna pop in.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. There are
Hey.
more.
I look up at the rafters.
Materializing in the room is a much taller than Ashdale. Maybe stands like two or three heads over her, a bit broader, dressed in armor that looks not dissimilar from her own, but it's got red accents. It's very silver and very, very angular. Like there's no curves in it at all. It's all straight lines, like a poorly rendered but still shiny real metal PlayStation game from the 90s. He has a bald head, and his eyes are only whites. No hair anywhere in vision.
Bye, Findar.
You remember? I feel so honored. I thought I might be forgotten.
I would never forget you, bye, Findar.
Oh, I'll never forget you either, Claire Grandma.
That's good. I also would like to be remembered. That's good. Great.
Don't worry.
How can we help?
You'll have to explain to the new person what I represent, because I'm here to give you a command. And we expect the command to be obeyed.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
I'm
Yep.
grateful.
He looms. The way his face moves looks like a Black Hole Sun video. I guess I don't have to explain to Larplet because she's watched the show, but for everyone at home, he looks more like claymation than a human being.
Great.
I have it on good authority, Ranmar, that you're going to get some important answers if you see the new fall. And I'm excited because I don't know what's in there. No one knows what's in there. But there's some answers, Ranmar, and I think you desperately need answered.
Answers would be great. Seriously, yeah.
Every answer you get so far gives more questions than answers. But I think this time it might equalize a little. I'm optimistic. I have hope and I'm invested.
That's good news. Okay. So is the command to go do that?
Mm-hmm.
To go to the vault? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is this a right now or a tomorrow command?
She was not specific,
for clarification.
But I appreciate haste personally. It shows that you're invested.
Okay.
Is the new person invested? She's trapped, but is she invested?
I feel like she's gonna be if she comes with us for this. Okay.
I'm helping.
You're always helpful, by Findar.
I didn't introduce myself. I feel so unnatural, rude. I'm sorry. An apology seems appropriate. Human. But I'm not human. I don't know why, but it's bringing me glee to tell you. I'm just a lowly planetar. I serve the Raven Queen. I have been sent here to help my friend in charge, Ranmar. And that includes you now. Hi, new friend.
He pats you on the head.
Hello. Thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like I've helped.
You are always helpful. Yes. Okay.
Do you have any questions for me? You always have questions for Vergadine, Ranmar. I feel like I don't give you time for questions.
You do tend to leave in a bit of a rush, but I will admit a lot of the time it feels like my questions are a little more leaning towards Vergadine's style. Is that the word I want to use?
Oh. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying you don't know things. It's just my knee-jerk reaction to ask the questions to the planetar of knowing things.
Of course.
It's not personal. It's just my knee-jerk reaction. Okay. Right.
Would you feel better if I asked a question?
Oh.
Of
I don't know that I have feelings. Feelings don't suit my purpose. But you can ask. We'll experiment together.
You said that no one knows what's in the vault,
That's true.
but you also said answers are in the vault.
Yes, well, you'll often find as you adventure here that when someone of authority says no one knows, what they really mean is no one's going to tell you, but probably someone knows. And I would prefer that you know. So go find out.
Okay. Uh, okay. Yep, we're on it. I it's been a very long day and I can't think of a question right now, Bifendar, but we're on it. We'll go do that.
It's
Right.
going to be okay,
We're
Ramar.
going.
You
Is it?
are our champion.
That's so much pressure.
Mhm.
But I choose to take it as a vote of confidence
Mhm.
and will choose to appreciate that.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. I'll just go ahead and get up off my comfy chair that I was settled into for the night.
He fades from view without a farewell.
Can I? Well, okay, fine. Yep, let's just go do this. Do we know where Ez is? Is Esme?
I will say above
Alright.
board, it is 11. I'm happy to go another 30 minutes. You will not need Esmeralda for this vault, if that's helpful. I wouldn't ordinarily
don't know,
spoil a
is
thing
it?
like this, but I think it's safer.
Rosalyn, what you think?
I somehow missed that you were a cleric of the Raven Queen. I'm so sorry.
It's a new development.
Oh,
Yeah, they have Bakabian. You have your Bakabian holy symbol, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm
Uh,
apologizing. I just assumed.
Originally of Bocob, still of Bocob, also of the Raven Queen now. It's complicated. That's another one of those rabbit holes that's much shallower, but didn't feel important to bring up. All right, let's. Do we want to just do it? Do we want to go do it? How we feeling, folks?
I'm feeling like a planetar just commanded you to go do it. So,
Ramar's like,
Yeah.
should
Probably
I?
go.
Maybe.
Can I? I'll carefully wake up Ashdale.
Where? What? Hi. Hey. Hey.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Development. We have been commanded to go to the second vault,
By
preferably with
what?
haste.
Fergadine?
Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but it was Bifendar.
Oh, blow it up their ass. Why? Do we have to?
I did ask if it could be a tomorrow problem, and it was gently told to me no.
All right. Stands up.
I know.
We've been doing this less than a year, and you're both like,
Oh,
Planetar
no,
says,
I haven't.
maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
I haven't been at this less than a year. This scene is less than a year. But unfortunately, I have been working for the Raven Queen for a very long time. So,
I'm not sure if that's better, but okay.
hey, the voice of experience. She taps on her breastplate. All right. Well,
All right. Let's just go. Let's go.
all right. You make your way.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Say, ready for this, Rosalyn?
Do I need my things for this? Like, should I like
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
change? I'm still like my
So you're
fingers
like,
slowly.
you're going to have to level us at some point. How are you in a fight, and what kind of fights can you do? You a
No, I'm all
caster? You a
right.
stabber? You do you need
Yeah, stabber.
are you armed right now? If shit
I
went down
have
in
a
this room, could you like
run away? Yeah, I could. Um,
Astral
I'll
still looks
just
confused.
can I
stabs are probably going to be more immediately helpful
You
if a
know,
okay.
fight breaks
you
out.
know what?
Well,
We did need an administrator. So that's good, Ashel says. Okay, you run, I'll fight. And you,
I
she points at Uramar, shoulder to shoulder with me.
I
Let's go. Don't let it go to your head. I'm just trying it on. I'm trying it on, okay?
it's not going to my head. I'm just excited to be included in not way in the back.
We're all growing together, she says. Where'd Melavir go?
It's
Could have
look
used
up
her.
she
doctors.
boogied. She boogied and brain work, but Rachel and
Arani.
thank you, Arani also boogied. They're probably at the river by now.
If I drop down
I'm
from the
sorry.
rafters, Melavir says,
No,
is
wait.
anyone going to have a meltdown, or
No,
are you always up there?
it's normal.
Ashel says. Melavir silently drops down from the rafters. I mean, not always, but they're kind of comfy. You know, you get used to it. A rafter is not comfortable. Not in plate mail. Okay, fair.
I mean, being comfortable in the rafters seems like a very Esme thing. I feel like because she just hangs out in trees.
Melivir's like, oh my gosh. Trees and rafters. What? Trees and rafters. Oh my gosh. My sister's just like me.
Yes, she is.
I am with you on whatever's going to happen. And if something's mean to you, I will kill it, she says. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, but like I have a sword. Can I stop at the way station before we go? No.
She hands you your sword.
And I have like leather armor in a thing too.
She
I
hands
thought
you your
Darren
armor.
was gonna go through my stuff.
Why'd you think that? I just wanted to know if you were going to be okay. Like, are you going to hurt anybody? And it looks like you might. Go get changed.
Okay.
Did you jack her shit? Ashel says. No, just her equipment. I left her money.
Did I have?
Well, that's
Oh, I
good.
did have money.
You left her money? Well, yeah, it wasn't in her room. It's on her person.
I'm looking through to see what else she would have seen. And it's not looking good for me.
Look.
She possibly knows more than Darren right about now.
Far
She
be it.
definitely knows more than Darren. Out of whatever, Darren is fucked.
What? Well, you're going to have to send me a message what Melavir knows there, I guess. That's funny.
Okay, I'll go get changed.
Look, I'm not here to out anyone's secrets, Melavir says, but I will say, I like the girl. I'm glad she's here. Oh, good, Astro says.
I feel like she's a little bit caught in a whirlwind right now, but she'll fit in. It's going to be great. Come here, Bean. You can't just walk across my things. Snuggles me. There you go.
Okay, I can move better now, and I have my weapons. Thank you, Melavir, for somehow knowing I would need them and bringing them here. Seems suspicious, but I'm willing to let it go.
Yeah, I definitely knew
You
you'd
get
need
used to
them.
that.
That's why I took them.
Mm-hmm.
They turn to you, Ramar.
Where's the vault?
I am ready to. Oh, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Ranmar knows where the vault is, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know roughly know what mine it's in. So you make your
Great.
way up
Let's
out of
go.
lower halls to upper, behind the way station. down a sort of a roughly beat path for carts towards one of the mines. Miners are all wrapping up for the day and stuff, and like they're outside gabbing and getting excited to go to the way station. They curiously wave at you.
Hi.
In the mines you go.
Yeah. We're gonna die.
And you make your way down towards slowly downhill, essentially, into this mountain. Ramar! You hear as you approach
Hey,
a bunch of dwarves. Whoa, new fancy lady. Watch it, Jordan. Mulliver says. Just happy to see you. Great.
How's it going?
Good. We're just wrapping up for the day. We're just doing it. And
Awesome.
oh, you're probably down here for that white building, right? We're weird.
We are. Could you point us in that direction? Actually, that is where we're headed.
Yeah, down this way, first right. Can't miss it. It's
Oh,
like the
you're
one
wonderful.
white
Thank
thing near the lava. Now the lava ain't safe. Don't go near that. If you're like 10, 15 feet from it, you'll burst into flames. Very painful.
Noted. That is worthy of note.
It's gonna be real hot down there. It's like across between a sauna and standing on the fire yourself. But it's technically safe. 50 feet. Might be safer to say 20 feet, Jordan. 20 feet.
So stay 20 feet away from the lava.
Yeah, from the lava. Right.
Okay. Got it.
Lava. You're saying it wrong. Just want you to know. You're an educated person. You should know. Lava.
I've only ever read it in a book, so I just made up a pronunciation. So
Not fair enough. Yeah, not your fault.
it is.
You
Yeah,
see every
thanks, though.
dwarf in
I
the
will-
unit roll their eyes. All right, go to the bar. Backyards.
Okay, thank you.
They all start making their way out, and the very last dwarf, some dwarf you've never seen, pauses next to you, Ramar, and says, "I heard that there was almost a chance that you were our boss."
That was a close possibility.
Can you say that word for me, please? The way you know it's supposed to be said.
Lava.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's just way out of the mines.
Yeah.
You
So
can
that was my cousin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's nice, but boy, is he a lot. Okay, let's boogie.
Good thing we rescued him, Ashdale says. Otherwise, we could have
That's an
retired to
option.
that cool forge and you'd have been like in charge of the forge.
Possessed by our
Lord of the
grandfather?
forge. Oh, yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
one
want
downside.
that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we rescued Jordan.
I mean, probably Tiash could have kicked him out of you. So there's like,
That's true.
this is too late to
There
think
was
about that.
hope. Yeah.
Bygones, as they say, Ashdale says.
Don't you dare.
I'm starting to like that word
Oh,
too,
no.
Mulliver says. Oh, no.
Both of my earbuds are dead. I can hear you, but you may also hear you.
Oh. I'm excited.
Do you get an echo?
I do not get an echo.
Okay. If I miss, because you are pretty quiet, if I miss something, you will have to repeat, but my earbuds are dead.
It's a
And
deal.
it would take me longer to find my wired ones. So,
I'm going to get you a
Okay.
bigger desk to put your wired ones on your desk. We'll make a note of that. Bigger desk coming. You continue down. And sure enough, you come into a wider cavern. It's almost the width of half a football field. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
And you can feel the heat and you can see light of the caldera coming from maybe 40, 50 feet away from you. Like you can't see the lava, but it is glowing. You know it's over there. And all of this rock here it's clearly igneous. Like it's clearly been in contact with lava. And there, sure enough, is a marble white building, hexagon shaped. It's bigger than Zot's, but smaller than the other vaults you've seen. And it has rounded corners on it, and the door is weirdly smooth, as though the magma did have an effect on the structure over time. But
Okay.
2,000 years of being in a active volcano did not destroy this building, which Ramar may find interesting.
No,
was
that
working
is
on it.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is super interesting. Is there is there anything of note I can learn from that other than it sure is sturdy?
Well, I mean, Ramar has the. I'll tell you what. Give me an int check. How about that? Twist my arm.
Wait, and I have the thing with stone, right?
You sure do.
I get it. Okay, so it's a history int, but I get a +2 if it's to do with stone. Could I canoodle that out?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I'm not rolling that d20 again. It's betrayed me twice. Dirty 20.
Wow.
I still only rolled a 7.
So Ramar will remember the only other vault you've seen compromised in a way, like having an opening in it, was because of geologic pressure. Like the tectonic plate movement was able to do it. So
Right.
it seems like large earth-based forces maybe have the ability to crack into these things.
Okay.
Things that are really difficult even for gods to manipulate.
Oh.
So
you had me pondering, but yeah, I can't even finagle my way. Okay.
like a god can inspire, or a cleric of high level can inspire as well, a localized earthquake like effect, and they would call it an earthquake, but that's not the same thing as an entire city scale thing coming down because the earth opens up and swallows it. Like that's
Wait, there is a thing that will create rifts in the earth that I can have. What is it? No, it's straight up earthquake.
Yeah.
It will make outright rifts in the ground. It doesn't just simulate an earthquake. It can.
No, yeah, it does it.
Like, could that do it?
Interesting.
If it had to?
You don't know.
God damn it! Why do you just?
You want to crack this open like an egg and find out, Rammer? Spill its secrets out right
No,
here.
I can't anyway. But I just wanted to know if it was possible. Okay, yeah, let's just go up to it. Let's just do it. Let's get it over with.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Watch out for the lava.
Olivia draws her
Don't.
sword. Sorry. Ashtel draws her sword. You don't see Olivia.
That's normal.
Not for me.
One of these days, I'll tell you what her passive stealth is. And yes, she gets passive stealth, but not today. Not today. Okay, who's knocking?
I will. You okay? I'm sorry.
No, I got the end of night spicy eyeballs then.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
We can quit if we need to.
No.
I was like, how do we feel? And everyone
need-
just kind of sat here.
Damn it, eyeballs. I need like 3 more minutes. Okay. The doors open.
Great.
Looks like a single room. Kind of like reminds you of the Zot one, or the one with Basta in it and the giant spelljammer. Oh, eyeballs, come on.
Great. Oh no.
In this
What's
room, there is a table and an individual sitting there who is dressed Chilean but looks not like a ghost.
Yeah, okay.
They're dwarf shaped.
Why? For why?
You don't know. The individual looks up. It's very dark in there. It's just beyond the verge of your dark vision, so you can't really like make out too much detail beyond the shape of their body.
You know what? I'll just get this ball rolling. Can we come in? Hi.
Of course, a voice says that sounds hauntingly familiar. They stand up and take
Why
steps
does it sound?
into the light.
No.
And Ranmar, you were looking into a much older version of who appears to be you.
Motherfucker.
And the
Motherfucker.
credits roll!
Well, it's been fun. This was a delight. And now you have a replacement. Enjoy.
A replacement. Hi, chat. Beardless, you didn't see this coming? I thought for sure Beardless would see it. Beardless has been guessing everything.
As soon as you said familiar, I had a horrible suspicion. God damn it.
You thought it would be you?
Motherfucker, God. Sure, right. Why not? Why wouldn't it be an older looking person that looks like me? Why wouldn't it be? What else could it be?
Hi, Bug. You all saw that coming?
Hi,
God damn it.
chat.
I mean, that's great. That means you're paying attention. But don't worry. There's still
Damn
surprises
it.
to be had here.
Yeah, there are. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, hi, Ravioli. Yeah. I'm a little upset about it too. Stinky.
What?
Ravi's trying to be supportive.
She is. She's giving me the booty dance of scritches. So supportive. All right. Well, okie dokie then. That's great. Wonderful.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, what's better than one Ranmar? 2.
Oh, don't worry, says the narrator. It is not Ranmar.
Of course it's not. Oh my God.
There's only one Ranmar.
Come on. Say hi to people. Come on.
2 Ranmars enter, 1 Ranmar leaves.
Sweetheart, why can't you figure it out? Come say hi to people. They can only see your nose. Come on.
Is that the lava?
Come on,
We
you
didn't
can
like
do it.
that.
Figure it out. There she goes. Ugh.
It's fun because I'm
So this is-
compelled by my ancient DM second edition brain to roll. Are they going to see this person? Are they going to see this person? And it was like 18, 20, 19, 18, 19 all night. It's just like bang, 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 bang.
I am so upset. Okay, baby, you did your part. Now can you go away? I'm so upset. I've never bought a set of dice that were for a particular character before until this one. And it's rolled a nat 1 both times I've rolled it.
Oh, no.
I've never been more disgusted by a piece of metal.
Is it time already to put that? Hang on. Thales Omega was so proud. They found me a dice jail at the Renaissance Fair, and they got this as my Christmas present from my sons. Like,
That's adorable.
it's a little dice jail. Put him in prison.
I legitimately want a dice jail, and this one is now a permanent resident. I am never rolling this one for Ranmar again.
In it goes, yeah.
I will probably try it outside. Never again for Ranmar, though.
All right. I had one of my best friends from my youth. I played D&D with him. He was in the first timeline of Hollice, actually. And there was a period of time where he had a lot of really bad rolls, and he kept throwing the die across the room or across the table and then rolling other dice, and he would have a better night after that. But it was his favorite die. And so he would try it again, and he would just keep having terrible rolls. And then one day, I got a cell phone video from him that was simply the die on the sidewalk outside of where he works and a very powerful butane lighter, and he just melted the die into the sidewalk. That was the video. We never spoke of it again.
Amazing.
Sounds
Penley,
cathartic.
you'd think that it would start rolling better.
It got it out. You haven't rolled ones on this broadcast in a long time. It was like the first, 5 sessions, you were rolling at least 2 ones a session. So, like, you got them all out. I guess we're due. We're due for some more Ranmar ones.
We were due for some more ones, yeah. Yeah, Beardless got a new die. I forget if it was Christmas. I don't remember. But Beardless rolled a new die and twice in a row 20s.
Wow.
And mine gives me nat ones.
Well,
so what if I roll it right now? Let me since it's retired. A 10. That's a double digit. When it doesn't count.
Still a 1 in there, though.
It's still a 1.
It's like a backwards one.
Penwy, I used to do that when I was younger for sure. Now, as the DM, it's fine if the dice roll really terribly because it's better for the players if it roll bad, right?
Okay. I rolled it 5 more times, not above a 10 again, or not ever above a 10, and now it's on a 1.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
It's
7
done.
rolls, and 3 have been 1s. That's a cursed hunk of metal.
just keep rolling it and writing down the numbers, and if you roll it like 1,000 times, and then you have statistically more ones than you expect, then you can melt the die down. Get some value out of it.
3 out of 8 is high enough already. I'm done with it.
Oh, well, I did my best, Die. I'm sorry. It looks like you were not long for the table. That's what it
I
is.
feel like the DM just wants you to roll more ones.
It used to be really
Right?
fun.
Keep using that die.
They used
Test
to
it out
have
1,000 times.
meltdowns. Yeah. Failure is more interesting
I have
narratively than
so
success,
many
right?
other dice right here, ready to go. I just wanted to roll my Ranmar die.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Anyway, you trying to say I'm getting a die in the mail as a present soon? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll put that die in jail.
Oh,
Speaking of die, no one
Wow.
died.
Hooray.
No one hurt. The new character did not run screaming from Hollice.
That's because they told me about Arani before she showed up.
That helped. Yeah, it did too.
And I heard Milavir's name before she showed up.
Okay. Is that making
So I
notes?
knew she was in
See?
town.
So who else do I have to mention before they appear before something bad happens?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, got it. All right. I'm going to stop announcing people.
Definitely. Why did I forget her name again? Sylvia. Nightscale.
How does everyone love Sylvia? Hey, player characters do not have to roll against her passive fear effect.
Good job,
If she channeled it at you, you'd have to. But she's not trying to scare you. She likes you.
See, she likes us. It's fine. Everything's fine and normal. People like us.
I think you should stop pairing those two words together because one of them might work and the other one torpedoes it. Like it just takes it out. Like the moment you say it's normal, that's it. It's over. Larplet hates fish. Is that true?
I do. Yes.
Rosalyn?
Nah, I mean, they come from the water, but she doesn't have to go in the water. Hey, hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Dadato, I know where you sleep. Stop it.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I'm done.
That'll sort itself out, I'm sure, says the narrator.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's all the things Larplet doesn't like.
I mean, Dodoto spent a very long time angling for what finally happened in the Fishigan episode, which that was pretty enjoyable. Honestly, I enjoyed turning a player into a fish. That's a very rare opportunity to do that. Thank you, Brothers. Thank you. Got that. Oh, well. We did it. We made it.
Yeah. Great.
GG's.
Okay.
What? Is that just lingering mad at your die, or is there
Oh, I'll never not be mad at that die, but the event there at the end.
that old
was-
thing? I've only been planning on that for gosh. It was a while, and this character needed to exist, but I didn't know what entity it was going to be exactly. And then it had an epiphany. And those epiphanies tend to come to me in moments when I realize what I really want is to hear Lost say, "Poor Munu." This did get that.
Oh, good. I'm happy to help.
Don't worry. Fraggy and Larplet will also be distressed.
Oh, good. Okay. Sure. Yep. So, beginning of next session, Ranmar just silently backs all the way out of the vault and all the way out of the mines and all of the way out of Hollice and backs up all the way to the ocean and keeps going.
Captain Mort might be leaving port tomorrow, so there's a chance
There's a chance you can hop on a boat and get out.
into your role.
That's your chance.
Yep.
Tiash is up there. Maybe
Yeah.
rendezvous with her, buy her a couple drinks, see what's going on, see what she's doing with her life.
Tiash is another one who might help us with the situation if she could get here fast enough.
I felt so bad because I knew like a lot of the choices, but my character knows no one.
I mean, like, I am super all about zooming out and being like, above table. The
Okay.
reminder of this thing.
This is a thing your character would
Please.
know, or you can decide if your character knows. Yeah.
Well, then I would also say that it's interesting that both the compromised vaults that were impacted by geological forces, they're in Hollice, right? On the ley lines. That's an
Mhm.
interesting coincidence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Close to the center.
Is it reasonable to think maybe does Sulian have a way to detect the ley line? Surely he does. And if he saw that much ley line activity, was he like just shake the etch-a-sketch until something falls out of it?
Interesting. Maybe he was trying to find Irani and was like just kind of bashing at shit, hoping to find something.
Yeah.
He also did go into Twilight Brace, which was on a ley line, but didn't find a vault there, obviously, because there wasn't one. So.
Yeah.
Well,
great. Wonderful.
sounds like things will be discussed in the channel I'm not allowed to see. So I look forward to hearing whatever you come up with or running into it. It's good for us.
I don't like it. I don't want to think about it. Beardless, please. No. Exactly. That's like the last thing Ranmar would want. I don't think so. No.
We don't need all the vaults. Interesting.
Beardless, stop it.
Is the future Ranmar replacing Bokob? The thought had occurred to me, says the narrator. What a stressful
The
job.
narrator can stop having thoughts at any point.
Oh. I don't know if that's possible. You don't want to spend any time up in here. It's not safe. Need a spacesuit. Big old shield. All right, friends. That is the time that we have. I made my players see 30 more minutes so that I could get my poor Moonu for the episode. And I'm looking forward to that. Good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I had a great time.
Yeah.
You're all great. And we'll schedule the next one. And hopefully I won't get COVID again. And so I'll see you all sooner than later for D&D times.
It'll be great. Toe to toe, please.
Zoom out. Farewell, okay, bye. The zoom out, okay, bye. Good night, everyone.
No, okay, bye.
Farewell, okay, bye.
Bye.
No Ranmar panic. I got that tonight. Okay, bye.
I don't want to panic anymore.
Other
It's happened
Ranmar.
enough.
Other Ranmar also has a mohawk. Okay, bye.
That's my mohawk. Damn it.